and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. Pat McAfee and I are here, and for the first time,
We live, baby, we live! Yeah! It's WrestleMania season. We over here, the kid right there. We watching WrestleMania, baby. We live on IG, we live on Twitch. Hopefully the audio is good and y'all can hear us. And then I'm gonna be back. You already know. Look, this is the IG chat. Damn, I'm about to fuck shit up right now.
There's Twitch chat and IG chat right now.
Welcome to the show, Turkey. Thank you for coming. We're leading off with the biggest wagon in
That's the Twitch chat, that's the IG chat. Twitch also goes in here. Shout outs to the 12 pulling up, you already know. You about to watch this joint. Jay Uso coming out, kicking out the weekend, because you already know how it goes. We done called this. If you watching, oh, we got double.
TJ in the house.
TJ, let me know how that audio is. What's good, TJ? I think I just fixed it though. I'll be back. Keep killing IG, keep killing Twitch. Gunter?
Gunther marching his way to the ring. He has only been pinned by two men since arriving on the scene on Monday Night Raw a number of years ago. One was Cody Rhodes back at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia in November. The other was a year ago, Pat right here at WrestleMania when he went into the matchup a heavy favorite against the underdog Sami Zayn. Sami would go on to upset Gunther and end the 666-day reign as champion.
And certainly Sami Zayn is a very capable competitor, so maybe Gunther took him less seriously than he should. A record at 51-3, this man wins and wins and wins some more. Doesn't understand losing. But the last couple of weeks, he seemingly has lost himself a little bit with Jey Uso barking back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match tonight is presented by Slim Jim. Get savage. America's favorite golden spicy meat stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim. Also making her WrestleMania debut tonight, our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Heavyweight Championship!
We're doing good, TJ. Sorry to
The challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther.
Jey Uso won the 2025 Royal Rumble. He would go on to pick this man, Gunther, to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Wade, a lot of people have questioned the decision of why Uso would pick this monster known as Gunther.
Well, it's a mountain to climb from the word go. For the past 3 months, Gunther has been at his brutalist worst. It looked like it had crumbled Jey Uso from the off, but the last 2 weeks, we've seen a very different version of main event Jey.
You win the Royal Rumble, you have an opportunity to be a world champion. No matter who you face, it's going to be tough. This one might be the toughest of them all.
Talked a lot over the past couple of weeks, the fact that after bloodying and bludgeoning Jey Uso's brother Jimmy, that Gunther sent Jey Uso into another space, into another plane. Jey Uso's been intense. Jey Uso has been focused, and perhaps, Wade, for the first time, Gunther has lost some control of this situation.
Yeah, it's been a morphing act by Jey Uso, and that morphing act has completely rattled the champ. Everything Gunther thought he knew about Jey Uso has gone out the window.
I think everything Jey Uso thought he knew about Jey Uso has gone out the window. Feels like a new person as of late, as we wait each other out here a little bit on the big stage.
The problem for Jey, I mentioned before, 0-3 in one-on-one matches with Gunther back in 2024 when Jey Uso was the Iron Man in the Rumble that year.
Let's get started,
15 minutes before being eliminated by Gunther, and we're underway. Are you surprised, Wade, that Jey Uso went with a collar and elbow tie-up to start this match?
Yeah, I am completely. Listen, the mindset of Jey Uso may have appeared to have changed over the past 2 weeks. Physically, he's still the same guy. That's the problem. Physically, nobody.
Oh, and Jey fires back to the right, and he drops Gunther. And Gunther now back on his heels, and he's going to roll out of the way. The ring now to readjust.
Well, forget everything I just said. Physically, that did indeed rock Gunther. But when Gunther feels a weakness on himself, he fixes it and comes back stronger.
Jey Uso has actually put on some muscle over the last few months. He's got a new neck tap, so physically he's different as well coming in here. And I think what Gunther just realized was, wait a minute, Jey Uso can throw hands if he has to.
Yeah, real contrast in styles in this matchup. Gunther is steadfast, machine-like. He's redefined brutality here in WWE. For Jey Uso, he's flashy, he's quick, he's a veteran. Looking to outsmart Gunther here tonight, which I'm not sure you could do against the ring in general.
Well, Gunther leaves no stone unturned in his preparation, especially for the biggest matches here at WrestleMania. Jey Uso simply cannot outmaneuver the champ physically.
Side headlock, and Pat, if you're Gunther, you want to try to ground and pound Uso tonight.
Absolutely. Gunther's trying to everything in sight.
Big shoulder tackle, Uso with his quickness moves out of the way. And Jey Uso with a shoulder tackle of his own, chopped by Gunther.
Those are going to be the equalizers here.
And a step up into Curry drops the champ again. And again, Gunther has to roll out of the way and try to reassess this
So
situation.
JP,
Step up insecurity gives Jey a little bit of peace here.
Well, here's the shocking moment. That huge chop from Gunther there. Jey just ate it. It rattled him, but he didn't go down. That has surprised the big Austrian.
The dominant champion who's held the title 80% of his career in WWE. 870 days as the NXT UK champ. 666 days as the Intercontinental Champion. 258 days now as the World Champ since winning back at SummerSlam. One thing Gunther has to do, Pat, is not allow the crowd to get into this match.
Yeah, you watch him just take a step back there once the eating started here in Las Vegas, and maybe it is in his head a little bit that the
Happy
whole stadium
WrestleMania
forgets.
weekend.
Being a former NFL player, explain to us the importance of the momentum of the crowd to help your team.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing. Stats and analytics don't really know how to explain it, but if the vibes are good and they're going,
Oh! Confidence is not enough. And Gunther into the cover now. Jey forced to kick out. I'm not sure you want to try to overpower Gunther here.
said he's
I
having a
guess you're
good time out there.
overestimating the importance of
So,
crowd noise when it
yes,
comes
that's
to
good.
Gunther. A lot of people, yes, it will affect. Gunther is just built so different. He's got the granite mindset. Noise from the peanut gallery is not going to affect him at all.
we'll talk about noise. The chops to Jey's chest tonight that people are going to hear maybe for the first time, alarming. What that right hand of that Austrian man can do is devastating. Body slam from Jey Uso.
And now Gunther backing up into the corner again, and Jey Uso caught it. And Jey now starting to roll. Gunther, the champion, could be in some trouble. expect. Oh, that chop will stop Jay in his tracks as he tumbles and falls to the floor.
That's what I was talking about just moments ago.
It's been flurries, it's been 100 miles an hour from Jey Uso. It has rattled the champ on occasion, but one killer blow like that changes everything.
And again, another look at this chop.
It's his finisher. Boom! If he hits it, it could be over immediately.
And remember, guys, no hurry for Gunther here. He's got the champion's advantage. Jay must pin or submit Gunther to win the title.
This is the pace that Gunther likes. It was that 100 miles an hour stuff from Jey Uso that was playing into Uso's game plan. Now this is all back to the drawing board.
Gunther goes 6'4", 250. Vienna Austria, and that big uppercut drops Jay again. And now it almost feels like Pat that Gunther's starting to settle in.
Yeah, this is right where Gunther likes to be. He's in complete control. You are at his mercy, and he's chopping and thumping your opponent.
And if you were Jey Uso, wait, this is what you have to try to avoid.
Yeah, absolutely. You asked him on 3 weeks ago. Jey Uso had zero chance in this match. All that's changed in the meantime is a couple of fired-up speeches from Jey Uso. Physically, he's exactly the same, and now he's getting dominated by Gunther. This was inevitable.
You don't think that affected Gunther emotionally at all?
Until the bell rings, and then something switches in the mind of Gunther. And
Yeah.
this version appears.
Now the match settling into the point where I believe many people thought this match would be that the dominance of Gunther didn't want to believe, wanted to believe in Jay. And Jay with a spear! He caught him out of midair with a spear. Chance down, steal a win over Gunther, who's got to kick it too. Now, if you're the champion, Wade, that's going to knock you all on a sword.
Yeah, and if everything you're saying, Wade, is true, then Jey Uso didn't just spear Gunther out of his boots and almost win the title right here in Las Vegas.
Take another look at this. Spear connects to perfection, but to be honest, Gunther absorbed it, kicked out at exactly the right moment, keeps the match alive, and really, Jey Uso took too long to follow it up.
You got to wonder if when Jay got all that spear, full momentum, but Jay's still fighting back. And Gunther seems to be on his heels a bit here.
There's Jey Uso is back in charge.
Oh, wow! Never mind!
The biggest equalizer in the game. Throw whatever you want at Gunther. Oh, wait a second.
What the powerbomb? Jay turned it into a Samoa drop. Great counter by Jay. He's been beaten by that powerbomb before.
I'll tell you this, Jey Uso is as locked in as I have ever seen him. I go back 16 years with that guy. This is a very different, more combative version of Jey Uso.
Referee Sean Bennett, the official in this World Championship matchup. Gunther now will not allow Uso to get to the top rope. Gunther will meet him there, however. And now the world champion looking to take control. Hooky Uso, top rope now for Gunther. And that suplex driving Jey Uso across the ring.
There's a throw off the top rope.
It is a dinosaur drop kick by the gargantuan Gunther, who now looks to put Uso away with a power bomb. And this is what we are afraid of. Stacks him up for the win. And the retention and a kick out at 2 by Jay.
How did Jay kick out of that?
Well, Gunther is transforming the game before our eyes. No one in history has stacked heavy offense in a row quite like Gunther. This is a final piece in the puzzle that will unstack powerbomb. Final piece until it wasn't. Jey Uso still has some resolve left in him.
What a night tonight in Allegiant Stadium. We kick off WrestleMania Saturday with the World Heavyweight title on the line. Over 60,000 will be in this building tonight in Las Vegas.
Absolutely electrifying atmosphere. WrestleMania weekends are a must-do for any human with breath.
Wild 24 hours already. Right hand. Big slap by Gunther drops Jay again. And now Gunther looking to deliver yet another power bomb to Jey Uso. Jey Uso's coming around with a nice run. And now Jey Uso spear again by Jay. Jay's got Gunther hurt. Gunther's down. Jey Uso's going to look to go up top. Is it Jay's moment? Is it Jay's opportunity? Jay from the top rope, one splash connected. Cover. Gunther kicks out at 2.
Well, they both now dropped their heaviest artillery, and it simply hasn't worked. Gunther up with a second bite of the cherry. Jay beats him to the punch with his spear, this time following it up with that iconic splash. But Gunther is the champ for a reason, and this one lives on.
And it's interesting because both the men have arms. Their Uso splash of the power bomb, and you got to believe his frustration, I should say, starting to set in for Gunther.
What the hell's Gunther doing? He's taking his bat and ball and going home.
Gunther has grabbed his world title. And Jey Uso, however, the referee bending and a duck out of the way, and Gunther used the belt as a weapon. Jey Uso with a belt to the face. Gunther now going up to the top rope. Gunther with a splash. Gunther looking to retain and steal this matchup. Kick out by Jey.
How the hell is there anything left in Jey Uso?
And now the frustration is setting in, Wade. Gunther realized that was his opportunity, and now locking in the sleeper. His choke is locked in.
This looks very similar to what was happening to Jimmy a couple weeks ago.
And even Jey Uso was forced to watch as his brother was choked down, a bloody mess in the center of the ring. WWE fans trying to rally Jey Uso some way, somehow. Jey trying to make it to the rope. Gunther going to turn it around now and lock it in.
The eyes of Jey Uso slowly fading. This is the last roll of the dice if he can't get to that rope.
Jey trying to make it to the rope. Gunther doing a nice job blocking. Oh no! Drags Jey back to the center of the ring, and now it's just a matter of time.
Squeezing the soul out of the body of Jey Uso, still scrambling.
They made it to the ropes, great move by Jey. Made it to the ropes, the official gives Gunther a 5 to break.
I thought that was it, Wade. I thought Gunther was going to do what he's done so many times in the past, and that's just make Jey Uso go night-night.
We ain't night quite yet, but things are getting incredibly close.
Gunther screaming at Uso, obviously frustrated, trying to figure out what he needs to do to put Jey away. A couple of vicious knees to the jaw of Jey Uso, and another chop, and Gunther's ticked off right now.
You get hit with a title, your brain is scrambled. Jey Uso at this point completely defenseless, starting to question the likelihood of Jey Uso's ongoing aliveness.
You saw the official, Sean Bennett again, checking on Jey Uso, and Jey says, just bring it. And now another chop by Gunther. Uso is laughing. Jey Uso is laughing at the chops from Gunther.
Jey Uso said, you know the family I grew up in? You think you're going to be able to out-tough me?
And another one walks right into that. Drops Jey to the knees. Not sure that was wise, but to your point, Jey might not have a clue where he's at.
You laugh all you want. Imminently, Jey Uso is going to start looking like Jimmy did several weeks ago.
That's a really good point. Gunther promised he would bloody and bludgeon and batter Jey Uso in this match tonight.
Gunther waiting for Jey to get back to his feet.
Oh, Jey back to his feet. Nice move by Uso. World champ. It's on the left arm and a shot to Jey.
Caving the...
And another time. Drops the challenger.
At this point, Jey Uso clearly is not thinking like the normal Jey Uso, and the referee needs to keep a close eye on this. Part of the job of the referee is to protect competitors when they can't protect themselves.
It's a championship fight. Jey Uso's nowhere near quitting.
Jey fighting back. Physical, vicious championship matches in all genres here in Las Vegas over the years. Gunther and Jey now exchanging blows like massive heavyweights in the middle of the ring. What's
I
going
got
on
cups
here?
upstairs.
Huh?
I got cups upstairs.
It's Gunther with a clothesline.
He's
Jey
gonna
still
make
on his
some. I
feet.
told him to make some wings.
A clothesline to Gunther as well. Jey
That's
still
gonna make me a
standing
cup.
tall.
Hey, boom.
And now
You
back
want
to
the wings too?
Sure.
Jey Uso looking like a man possessed.
This one through a toughness war
Wait,
with
it's not-
Gunther in one.
We talked about it on the countdown show. You never know.
What
You're
is-
never
what
going to
is-
get another
what is-
opportunity at the World Championship. You got to take
JP
it. when you can.
Savage.
Now Gunther from behind. The choke now on Uso. Able to duck the
Nobody
line.
has
Shot
IG,
to
but,
suplex by Jey.
TJ's still with them?
We got 34 on Twitch.
Ain't taking a minute, but it can't take too long. Gunther will take advantage.
Jey going deep into the playbook tonight.
Jey Uso is basically hitting Gunther's greatest hits on Gunther right now. That clothesline, that German suplex. Gunther, whatever he expected tonight, it certainly was
Uso. And Jay, now there again, that's a big dinosaur drop kick. Drops the number one contender in his tracks. Gunther now, center of the ring. Hoisting Jey Uso up, powerbomb. Says Jey with a counter. Jey counters. Jey's got Gunther. And a powerbomb of his own.
Yes, again, pulling out moves from the repertoire of the champ.
Studying film. Knowing his game.
Jey just hit Gunther.
Hold on.
Powerbomb and a super kick. And suddenly Uso showing signs of life.
A powerbomb to the ring general.
Roman Reigns told us Pat McAfee showed Friday how proud he was of Jey Uso in this opportunity tonight. Spear! Speaking of Roman Reigns, a spear by Jey. Gunther's down. Jey's gonna climb high. Go on, Jey! Uso splash! Smart by Jey. One didn't get it done last time. So
Well,
Jey's
go ahead.
gonna try to help it. Another one
This is
here.
not gonna show up in the beats.
A second Uso splash.
Rolls through again. Cole. I think he's
Got it, that's it. Oh, there you go.
Uso splashes.
Oh, Gunther looks like a beaten man already.
Jey Uso going for the trifecta in Vegas. Connects this time to the back of Gunther. Does Jey have a chance? Does Jey Uso have a chance for the upset of the year?
Is Jey Uso about to be world champion?
You're a better man, you're putting all on Jey Uso.
And now Jey with a chop, with a sleeper on Gunther. Turning Gunther's offense around him. Uso's got it locked in on Gunther.
Oh!
He made him tag. Oh shit. Yo, that's one.
He made it time.
You guys want to talk about poetic justice? Jey Uso turned the tables tonight on Gunther.
Jey Uso's world champion.
Jey Uso wins his first title. He rolled the dice on the strip and it paid off.
I'll be right back.
Gunther tapped out. Wait, take us through the end of this.
What a miracle performance.
Send those streams to Isaiah if he wants to
And
jump
the fix was in for Gunther, connecting with the skull of Jey with that championship, following it up with this massive splash. But something came over Jey Uso tonight and he refused.
Shout out to these Oreos.
Gunther tapped out.
Throwing everything he had at the man. But Jey was simply equal to it and more.
Jey did it. Jey Uso did
So
it.
yeah, we got that out the way. Yeah.
His own offense, then pulling out Jey Uso's own greatest hits. The spear,
He's so
the
happy.
splash, we saw multiple super kicks, but this was the poetic moment that Michael Cole mentioned. Just when Jey Uso's hopes were fading, he saw a vision of his own brother covered in blood, and this is how he chose to defeat the man that put Jimmy Uso in that state.
Ladies and gentlemen, a career that started a couple of decades ago in a small promotion that was before NXT, known as Florida Championship Wrestling. The late, great Dusty Rhodes once said that Jimmy and Jey Uso were going to be massive stars. And tonight, Jey Uso fulfilled that prophecy. From Tampa, Florida, to Las Vegas, Nevada, to the World Heavyweight Championship at the top of the world.
You did it, Jey.
And look who is in the ring. Brother Jimmy, tears in his eyes, emotion overflowing tonight. There is a reason it's day one-ish. The twin brothers, together through thick and thin, they've had their problems, they've battled each other, they've been at each other's side. But tonight, Jimmy Uso is here to present his brother Jey with the most coveted prize for World Heavyweight Championship.
You talk about day one ish. This is just day one of the Jey Uso era as world champion.
We know that Jey Uso's father, the Hall of Famer Rikishi, is somewhere in this stadium tonight. Pat, you remember, and Wade, you were there that night with me, back in Indianapolis, Indiana. The night that Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble, when you and I walked into a bar at our hotel, and Rikishi, Jay's father, was there, and he ran up to us, and he gave us a massive hug, and there were tears in his eyes as he watched his son win the Rumble. You can only imagine what Rikishi is doing tonight, because he can call his son the world.
Rikishi está brincando, doing backflips, ahora mismo. He's doing backflips right now. Fuck that.
You talk about working your ass off, doing it the right way, winning over every single human in the WWE universe, and then cashing in on the grandest stage of them all to become world champions. You're talking about a dream come true. You're talking about an iconic storyline that'll live forever. You're talking about a youth documentary that might be about a future GOAT in this industry. Jey Uso's world champ, Cole. Why don't you go on in? Eat a little bit.
Congratulations to the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Say it one time, Pat.
Jey Uso, world champ.
Bueno. Hey, you came ready. I know one of those are mine. Go.
No, I'm going back. Jimmy was there, right?
Yeah, he came on.
Yeah, what about Steve?
Oh, no, Jimmy came on. Damn. I got He's right. Can't see it. Don't forget to check out www.shop.com. Hey, that is a cheap plug because a very cheap plug because I'm not even sponsored. Like, come on, WWE, what's up? Dame un chino más. Yeah. Nada gente. Woo! Who's enjoying WWE 2K right now, yo? Who is enjoying that game? Because I am, at least my faction, yo. I'm simple. I don't need much. I don't require that much.
Heavyweight champion, and the amazing visuals you're seeing tonight at WrestleMania are presented by Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Fatal
Get ready to
Fury.
wake up in the legendary fighting game.
That shit
Fatal
came out right
Fury,
there, big
City
as
of the
fuck.
Wolves comes to your PlayStation, Xbox, and PC
That DJ's,
on April 24th. Man,
that
the
DJ's,
celebrities are out in Vegas
dashboard
tonight,
shit,
Pat.
man.
That is right. Shout out to everybody that came through, including
Hey, Rick Rubin!
award-winning music producer and genius, Rick Rubin. Big wrestling fan, massive supporter, as is Chris Angel, host of Mind Freak, currently
Celebs is out, yo.
live
Celebs is
today in
out.
Las Vegas. He once sawed a man in half. in
Damn, that
front of
chair is fire, yo. Shout out to PCF. I don't know where exactly PCF is at. We hopefully can,
a six-time Pro Bowler.
We got something going with PCF.
to the face to celebrate his 8th WrestleMania.
He is our live correspondent.
That beer looks so good. You're bringing out with us later. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. The best seat in the house since 1925. Happy fun trip to the Goodyear blip. I'm still worked up over what Jay Uso accomplished moments ago. Well, the sun sets on the era of positivity and awakens a lightning new day. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods will take on the War Raiders in a World Tag Team Championship clash up next. For now, here's an exclusive look at New Day's pursuit of the titles the War Raiders have held since December.
It's a never-ending spectacle for the WWE Universe.
Your dad is on the sports entertainment Mount Rushmore. It's going to be a unique ride.
This is the making of WrestleMania. You can run, but you can't hide.
When you decide to step up to this kind of play, this kind of fun, this kind of experience,
Huh?
We're gonna lower that.
Nintendo Switch 2 rated everyone.
Yo, we could jump on Fortnite if you
Time
want.
exists
Yeah,
to help
I'm on my
everyday
Switch.
Americans make it.
We'll do that shit.
When you build your credit to build yourself
I'll
up,
call Undertaker.
when payday comes on your terms,
Okay.
when your
Yeah,
balance
never
starts
mind. I'll be
mattering.
John Cena.
Oh yeah, you're making it. Success doesn't happen.
You want to be Undertaker?
But as you progress,
Yeah, I'm gonna be Undertaker.
I'll be John Cena.
it- See,
I'll
when you're
probably
at the
keep it
center,
around.
hustling for something better, baby,
You got Bianca and Becky too, right? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it?
We have all of them.
boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me. Ooh, that's a lovely view. Huh? What are you two looking at? Tick pick. What did you say? Tick pick. Tickets to the
Hey,
show
yo.
with no
Hey,
hidden
yo.
fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
Hey, my boy, because
Mommy makes me confused.
You want me to see this? We don't have to kill him.
what is he doing?
I won't hurt you. I'm not one. You ready?
Everything you imagined is wrong. How to Train Your Dragon.
Come on.
Featuring in theaters June 13.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
The dawn of baseball.
No,
Every player
he left already.
owns their unique skills.
I want to see that. I think it might be TV I made too.
What is that, like an anime?
Yeah.
Will prove worthy of
Wait,
legend.
are you gonna show him? Yeah, there you go, right there. There you go, right there.
No way.
As the journey unfolds.
They're doing like an anime. Heroes of the game.
Choose one appetizer and 2 entrees. Applebee's famous 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets and steak.
The world's most precious resource? Wi-Fi.
What's Mania gonna be next year on Minnesota?
Booming.
The Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
Is that new?
That's one way to put it.
Is that new? Papa?
What?
Is that new? That theme song?
I think so, yeah.
That's new, bro. That theme song is new.
Oh, hold on.
Alright.
Copy. I think the New Day need this.
It's a good heel turn, but the theme song is just a little.
You don't like the theme song?
It's alright.
Nah, we about to
I
get.
feel like Death Rebel could be better, but like.
That was Death Rebel? Nah, we about to get mischief up in here.
The New Day tonight looking for a record 12 tag team
Oh, look.
title.
Oh, no, I thought it was on the other screen.
Xavier Woods is 0-6 at WrestleMania. Kofi Kingston is just 2-13 at the big show. Well, guys, beginning tonight, every superstar performing will wear a commemorative WrestleMania patch. That will be inserted in the top trading cards later this year. Beginning on Monday's episode of WWE Raw, any debuting superstar will sport the main roster debut patch, which will similarly be featured in a future set of top WWE trading cards. You never know when you might pull that one-of-one top trading card.
We're talking about what superstars are wearing tonight. How about these outfits from the New Day? First of all, clearly a nod to WrestleMania 9's Giant Gonzalez.
How did that work out?
If you smell chloroform right now, keep that on ice. However, look closer at the patch. There is a three-headed unicorn on the backs of both of these men. One of the heads has withered and died. I'm sure we can all figure out who that refers.
Yeah, you were very disrespectful to Big E on the Countdown show earlier today, Wade.
I understand the perspective of the New Day. Big E was an albatross around their necks. Basically turned these guys.
I'm trying to get mischief up on here, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Showing on screen. Hold up, but we just got on, but now it just went blank.
Fan screaming at the New Day. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
You swore that was the problem.
Should have punched him, George.
You know what time it is.
Alright, now it's just completely disconnected. But I saw you. If you hear me, I saw you pull up. There you go, gun. There you go. I see you now. Yes, sir.
You
When
remember
you
them?
see him, you know.
Huh? You remember them?
What?
The video interview, he's like, are you driving?
All that is tag team titles. Listen, Eric and Ivar dressed as Clash of Clans
What
characters
happened?
tonight.
I'm not black.
Eric as the
can't hear
Barbarian
you,
King,
bro.
Ivar as Pekka.
And this is an absolute disgrace. Who are the video game aficionados in WWE? It is the New Day. Up, up, down, down. And yet the video game world has turned their backs on one of the greatest tag teams of all time and refused to give them the opportunity.
I'll tell you what, you go up, up, down, down against the Barbarian King. First hero unlocked in Town Hall 7. As high damaging to protect the troops as little help. And then you go down to Pekka. This is a robot
See
fighter
something?
with high damage and good armor.
Something.
You put those two together,
Oh, that-
I think the new Day
That
are
collab
very
camera
good.
audio system is so cool.
Oh, they could have had Hog Rider out here. It would have been a whole new thing. Hog Rider.
Did you say put armor on your back? Did I hear
No,
correct?
Pekka is the character.
Okay.
Barbarian King is the character. Hog Rider is a fast-moving, heavily armored unit that can deal substantial damage.
Hey, I got news for business. Enough of the things on your Pekka.
That's
WWE has
Actually, it looks like I am getting audio,
Millions
but
playing with superstars like
just
Cody
turn it
Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and The Undertaker in games today. Clash of Clans, lead your clan to victory. War Raiders defending the title against the New Day here tonight.
Pekka starting this match with the War Raiders.
That would actually be Eric. Now, the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Adrian was trying to double team
Put that on that
Eric
side.
of the War Raiders. Eric just powers up Kofi and uses him as a battering ram against Xavier Woods. War Raiders have won the tag titles back in December. Tag mate Ivar is now the legal man.
War Raiders are so damn animated.
Yeah, here's the double team, just dumping Ivar on the both New Day members.
Listen, both War Raiders have had major neck surgeries in their career. We've talked about that in the past. That's frankly, are completely useless with their own bodies in pursuit of victory. And this does not look good for New Day right out of the blocks.
Don't risk it. Cross body.
The New Day look pancakes. Now they are a pair of pancakes after that.
Oh, that's like get hit by a refrigerator. Tag made. Here comes Eric of the War Raiders.
Well, they're in complete control here, looking to do a little tag team wrestling. War Raiders.
And look at this 330-pound man covered by Eric for the win. Kick out somehow by Xavier Woods.
Well, Xavier Woods got 330 pounds to his face, not once, but actually twice, and somehow kicked out a tooth.
I hope that our ring announcer, Alicia Taylor, is upset over the fact that Xavier Woods stole her haircut for this match tonight.
Yes, you can be inspired by the greats even when everybody hates you.
Oh, and look at this. Xavier Woods intercepting Eric, and now the attack is underway.
We have it on good authority that
Into the barricade. Remember the bad neck of Eric, a focal point of the New Day this past week.
they're not scared to kind of do anything they got to do to win again. And that's kind of been the MO of this New Day. Kofi's parents are actually pulling for the War Raiders.
A lot of people are taking shots at the New Day because of their treatment of Big E. The truth is they had to change something.
Look at this.
They become a nostalgia act.
And now right to the back of Eric. And remember, and we're going to harp on this because we have to, the surgically repaired neck of Eric, which almost cost him his wrestling career a number of years ago. Cover now, doing the tag titles, hook of the leg, kick out by Eric at 2.
Tonight is really the acid test for the New Day. Was it a good idea to jettison Big E, win the titles, and all is forgiven? This is part of the journey for them getting back
I don't have a
the
clue.
championship goal that they have not held in several years.
And you know what's interesting, guys? They know each other so well. They've met over a dozen times over the past number of years. It's been a tremendous rivalry between these two teams.
And New Day's potential
Oh, and look at that.
future Hall of Famers. I think a lot of people would say guaranteed.
Hall of
but
Famous are cover now and a kick out.
a lot of people would say guaranteed future Hall of Famers, but with the way they're operating, they might burn enough bridges that nobody wants them in the Hall of Fame. But if they win another title in this new era, new version of the New Day, you're talking about greatest of all time conversations forever.
I think you're already there.
It's gonna be hard to play this one because I'm used to the team.
Tag title. Xavier Woods again targeting the back of the neck of Eric. Great strategy by the New Day. Hooks the arm and the leg.
Yeah, how much does this go for?
Super tightly hooked. There's a long left in the tank of Eric. Although that neck of his is surely taking a ton of abuse thus far. And Ivar on the outside, desperate to get himself in there.
Mocking one of the greatest of all time, Ric Flair.
Mocking it to triple.
You don't have the dead man eyes on?
Shot by Woods, and now Eric trying to fight back.
You don't have the dead man
Desperation
eyes on?
time now for Eric.
Well, this is why New Day
I haven't
is
even
such
played it.
specialists. They completely isolated Eric, got him on the wrong side of the tracks.
You
and
can
now
make
they're
his
drawing
eyes
out.
completely white.
Well, now they're going to steal one out of the book of the Great Hardy Boys, but Eric catches Kofi Kingston in midair and drops it right onto the back of Xavier Woods.
I mean, the New Day were taking their sweet-ass time there. It was only a matter of time before the War Raiders were able to gain their breath. And Ivar's looking to get in there back.
Arrogance kicking in for the New Day. Starting to showboat too much.
Tag, here comes
What
Ivar.
an error.
Ivar, 300 plus pounds with a big back body drop to Kofi Kingston. Mentioned Kofi's record not stellar at WrestleMania as the crossbody, but he did win a world title here. Kofi Mania, of course, a number of years ago.
Just a 330-pound weapon this time.
How impressive is Ivar when he gets a
Oh, sit down, Kofi! Goes splat! Cartwheel! And down goes Woods.
An arsenal of moves a guy that big should never ever possess.
Now he's calling for war in Vegas.
Back to his feet is Kofi Kingston.
So he's not coming up?
Ivar not.
Nah, I'm probably not.
Kofi up.
Yeah, it's too hard to figure out.
Kofi able to get out of it with a kick right to the face.
Big heel to the chin there by Kofi. Perfect.
Skype is that for that?
Referee Eddie Orengo.
Always has a great fate and a great eye on the call.
Big Met Slam was fun today. Here's the double team.
Watch this.
Try to double team and Ivar gonna take out both members of the New Day.
Ivar really has to do this on his own with Eric down and seemingly out. I would not put it past the big man.
The It's got,
Now what's he thinking?
it's got to be a scary sight back. Can you imagine? 300-plus pounder heading up to the top rope now. And Xavier Woods gonna meet him there.
Bad spot to be staring at those cheeks, knowing something bad's coming.
And the honor roll by Woods.
Beat too low for Eric. Excuse me, Ivar as he was going skyward.
That's the thing about the New Day. They might be down, but they're never out. Always on time.
Yeah, focusing on Ivar, who had an extra three as well. Eric now gonna, whoa, pick right out of midair.
I'll meet you halfway, Eric said.
Xavier Woods knocked out of the ring. Went for a full Nelson. Nice counter by Kobe. Trouble in paradise.
Cleaning the clock of Eric, cleaning out the ring, and now it's one-on-one.
Has to turn his attention to Ivar now. Kobe catches him with a kick right to the face. Kobe kicks it out. Going up to the top rope, gonna fly. Ivar able to duck underneath. Kobe rolls through. Big spinning heel kick by Ivar.
How the hell did he get his knee up that high? Right on time, Kofi's face eats Ivar's knee.
I'm going for a second bite of the cherry. We've seen this before from the big man.
Oh, here comes the backflip.
Station ahead.
They do.
Ooh, yo, his
The
knee.
legs of Kobe. Cover from the top rope. There's the big.
Yo, like he ate his whole knee right there.
Perfect timing from Xavier Woods.
Oh.
Tatis got me 2 points, bro. Oh no.
I thought the top ropes broke.
Tatis got me.
Check out Ivar here on the top rope. Barely gets
Who's
on
on
the
W?
top rope. Just about made
Who's
it
on W?
through. With that transition into a pin gave Xavier Woods just enough time to bust that thing wide open.
Just an incredible scene at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Over 60,000 here first night of a two-night
That's not even the first show there, right?
WrestleMania Saturday. This
That's
is
not
the
the
World
first
Tag
show there, right?
Titles. The War Raiders against the New Day.
Power Raiders defending their titles in a brawl here to start this.
Last guy you want to be slugging it out with is Big Eric. If you're Xavier Woods, you're never going to win that one.
Eric pumped up. Oh, kick right in the midsection by Woods. Xavier Woods.
How long is it gonna take for me to connect? Oh.
For the honor roll again. Eric now finally gets the full Nelson in and a knee right to the back of the head. Oh, and listen to that kick.
He screams in his face as well.
Eric's lost his damn mind. When he go for a cover there?
A great point. I mean, I don't know.
He wants more. The war want more.
They put him through so much abuse out the New Day. Now it's punishment time.
Oh, and from behind, Kobe kicks and saving Xavier Woods.
Eric just lost his mind there temporarily. Taken over by Rage, but it might be academic
And
now.
double team now, looking for the War Machine. And look at this, Kobe Kingston caused Ivar to lose his balance. He landed on the back of his neck.
It was all behind the referee's back. Nicely done by the New Day. The fix may well be in here.
Tag made now. Xavier Woods is now the legal man. Frequent tags by New Day.
Kofi with a super genius play.
Remember the bad neck as well. From the top rope, Woods with some daylight. Cover by Woods, hook of the leg. Kofi Kingston with the extension.
There it is.
With a 12 tag team title.
And new.
Two straight new title holders.
We got 2 matches.
How many sodas did you drink already?
Like 3. 2
Let me
matches.
get the last one.
No, I'm gonna drink the first one too. So like I was saying, 2 matches, 2 titles down.
Re-energized, reinvigorating New Day, but this
With a boom.
the jaw by
That was a nice
Eric.
Smack.
As the War Raiders went on the warpath, but hats off to the New Day. They ate
Heel
everything
kick.
and kept on ticking, and this is where Big
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna keep the Undertaker. I really like the ring back one.
was close to out cold, but instead of going for that pin, the War Raiders went to finish the job, but too crafty was Kingston on the outside. One daylight later, and this is proof positive that jettisoning Big E was the right thing to do for the New Day.
I don't know about any of that, but you obviously saw Kofi get the assist from the outside. And
Yo. Okay, hold on. So now I gotta just change this.
Yo, don't worry about Wade, you said it earlier how important this match was for the New Day to established this new image they have. Well, this new image has led them to become the brand new World Tag Champs.
This April,
Go ahead, yo, speak.
WWE comes to Clash.
Holy back down.
He doesn't play Fortnite, right?
Huh?
He doesn't play Fortnite, right?
Nah, you don't play Fortnite.
Clash of Mania. Clash of Clans. Play now. Eat a Snickers. Jeez.
Hi, Frenchie. One more, but no yeet.
Yeet.
No yeet, just the Snickers one.
Got some geeks.
Okay, Jay, there's no yeet in the script.
Go geeks.
No yeet.
Geeks.
No yeet.
Geeks.
No yeet. No yeet, yeet.
Geeks.
Why do you keep saying yeet?
Eat a Snickers, host.
You eat a Snickers, Zeus.
Snickers
Yeet.
satisfies.
Oh yeah. Why did I just notice that? Yeet is Snickers. You oof.
Well, they're watching WrestleMania live tonight at Cosm in Dallas, Texas. This is going to be interactive, immersive experience where if you can't make it to a premium live event like WrestleMania, you're going to want to do it right here.
Oh, we got 200 viewers.
Yeah, it looks like we've had two that passed through. I don't think
We're in
they're.
Las Vegas, Nevada,
maybe
over the
this is
weekend
the
for,
one.
of course, WrestleMania. This is brought to you in part by Jackpot. Download the Jackpot
Yeah,
lottery
so
app.
you-
Start ordering lottery tickets right on your smartphone. New customers use code
Shout out to
WWE for your first ticket.
Got someone on
free.
IG.
A lot of people
Oh, that's the total people that clicked on it, right?
Yeah. I don't got like Twitch or Twitter up, but we on Twitter too. Shout out to Twitter too.
What about IG? IG is the
IG's on too.
Also special on Netflix, and ladies and gentlemen,
Jelly Roll, he just sang the God Bless America.
legend of a human down 200 pounds. Jelly Roll is in the house. We love you, brother. And what did Jelly do on Big Night? Ah! Crushed it. Available now on Hulu.
My truck now.
Everybody coming out and partying with us. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi for Timeless, a theme song to WrestleMania 41 off the new album Hurry Up tomorrow. Make sure to catch Hurry Up tomorrow.
Yo, I thought this would finally be a year they want to have the weekend, but no.
A storm brews between two once close confidants, now mortal enemies, driven apart by envy and betrayal. Up next, Jade Cargill will seek vengeance against Naomi, who seeks to prove her worth in the ring tonight. Let's first examine the shocking turn of events that brought Naomi to turn against her friends for the supposed
Oh,
sake
here we go. This is gonna be a good one.
livelihoods.
Oh, we got a commercial break. They exposing us is what's happening right now.
What do you mean they're exposing us?
They're exposing our Peacock subscription account because we got commercial break.
Man, they wouldn't even do commercial breaks. wish they updated the football attires.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're not even the real ones. Some of them are not the ones they use right now.
Which ones are they?
Yeah, look, this is the Vikings. That's the Vikings. What else?
Little Fortnite going up there. Gonna play OGs every week?
I don't want to play Reload Zero Mode.
Nah, whatever you. Well, whatever you're the point.
Yeah, Rebuild. Rebuild. You see, like, you can change his eyes.
Let's do that. That was a long ass fucking. Damn, new entrance music?
Actually, no, I'm still wearing Renegade music.
Oh, wait, if Jade Cargill has her way tonight, they're going to be putting caution tape around a crime scene that Naomi's going to be in the middle of.
Well, it's been pretty rare of late that Jade Cargill has had her own way, in large part due to the actions of this woman, who far from being part of the Big Three was often treated as the third wheel as part of the Big Two. That's, to the behavior of Jade Cargill.
Jealousy, isn't that one of the seven deadly sins?
I don't know about any of those, but I do know, like, there's been the times in the past.
Committed all of them, right?
Nancy Kerrigan absolutely not, and there was a kicker that was stabbed one time in training camp. There are sometimes people that will attack within their own team so that they will have a chance to succeed. And that's usually what happened with Naomi. She made a play. That's you. So, thank God. Good teammate.
Some would want to. Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania brought to you by Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk. Now available in select stores and online. Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk is a super spicy instant ramen meal that is packed with intense, fiery, and authentic flavor. Prepare yourself for full contact flavor with a kick from a blend of chilies and spices. Again, this snack brought to you by Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk.
So good. So delicious. Shout out to Nissan.
WrestleMania.
Hey guys, we are just outside Allegiant Stadium near the site of WrestleMania 41. This is a perfect day. Sunny skies, calm winds, just an occasional light breeze. But wait a minute. The winds are starting to pick up a little bit. Clouds are moving in, and they're moving in fast. Uh-oh. I hear thunder. I hear thunder. Lightning off in the distance now. It's getting stormy out here. Rain. Wait, that's rain with
You're about to pull up every single.
It is escalating quickly out here. It is time to take some cover.
Oh, that's Jade's entrance.
Storm is coming.
Yeah, he graduated from your show.
He's very accurate.
Yeah, that's cool. They got the seats on the stage.
And score.
That's crazy, yeah.
The major storm over Owen in Vegas.
It's a good job we're indoors, isn't it?
Why do you always have to ruin everything?
Well, the metaphor just didn't work.
It definitely works. You feel that aura that is just pounding you right in the face. Wade Barrett, that's the storm that Jade brings everywhere she goes.
She is one mad woman. Attacked by Naomi, lost to the tag titles. Naomi playing off this whole food.
Oh, I might think taking forever to load.
Oh, she took me away
No,
from
maybe we
my
let us connect it.
Poor me. What she wanted was to get the tag team title. That's all this is about for Naomi. Go ahead, Barrett. I know you're waiting to eat me up now.
Listen, when the milk turns sour in any of your friendships,
Quick,
you
jump
should
off
be
that.
the one to pour it away. Don't be the pussycat that goes ahead and drinks it. And I applaud the fact that Naomi saw this issue growing with Jade Cargill and was the first one to strike.
Next is yeah, you have a lot of knowledge about that.
I make sure I never had friends in my career. That's why nobody ever stabbed me in the back.
Here we go, Naomi and Jade Cargill one-on-one tonight. This is the singles debut at WrestleMania.
I'm going for Naomi here, yo.
Jade Cargill wearing her way in immediately takes Naomi off her feet and Cargill pounding away. This will not be pretty, Wade.
Yeah, well, physically, Jade Cargill has absolutely no weaknesses whatsoever. However, emotionally, issues have been exploited in the past. And right out of the blocks, Jade Cargill has seemingly lost the plot.
You know, Pat, it was a nice feel. It was last
Oh,
year.
I got a sniper already?
Jade made her
The purple guy?
WrestleMania debut, and she teamed with both Bianca and
Purple
Naomi
tag?
in a big victory over Damage Control.
And it felt like the entire world stopped at that moment. She was on a run, on a
Oh,
ride,
pump.
and somebody
Yeah,
ran her over with a car, tried to kill her.
This is the 10th match of the career in WrestleMania for Naomi. Obviously, a lot more experience. I believe she actually threw it through a window tap, but nonetheless,
Oh, that's
Right
all
here.
I apologize. Get your point. That's all me. Still trying to kill her.
Look at
this
this
isn't a Rikishi situation.
splash.
Here's the problem.
Even though Naomi may have learned that from
Look at the
Rikishi.
slurp truck.
You get the point.
Truck
All of the
flip.
experience of Naomi here at WrestleMania, she's had a massive career. It's been 15 years plus. She's won world championships, yet she was seen as the C-level player.
In whose eyes? Maybe in your eyes.
Yeah, and maybe
She
in
might
your
have
eyes.
felt like that. Nobody viewed her like that.
Certain commentators.
Oh, Naomi! Ripped into the barricade.
This really has been a storm from the off, and things are really going south from Naomi from the word go.
Wait for it.
Already?
What impresses you about Jade Cargill?
Oh, what the
The
fuck?
physicality of the woman, she is like an apparition
I got
of
a
an
big
angel has appeared in there, perfectly built for combat.
Oh,
However,
goodness.
I don't care how many hours you spend in the gym, you cannot protect the eyeballs.
Who's an angel? I want her to be my guardian. As Naomi catches her right in the side of the face.
Absolute superstar, but Naomi's been here, done that.
Naomi.
Right outside the ring. Oh, face first to that X-Factor.
And here's the deal, that strike by Naomi sums up that she has been completely underestimated by many, including Jade Cargill. This is not the funkadactyl version of Naomi like she's often been treated. This is a top-level superstar who's about to smash some Jade Cargill.
And now Naomi right to the arm
shooting?
of Jade, and this time dropping her to the floor again. And again, Naomi almost like she was waiting for her moment, not getting out of control early on.
Oh my God, that early score.
Nice.
She created this moment, obviously, made the decision.
No, come here now. Now, what happened now?
And she didn't
Oh,
wait
okay.
out the storm. Great work out of Wade and Jim Jones.
Oh, he's in the tree, man.
Naomi in control.
And Naomi taking her time now, and oh, nice blockbuster by Naomi outside the ring.
Everything's so smooth and easy right now for Naomi.
And here's the truth of this situation between these two. It really isn't as black and white as it's often been painted. Both
Where's
women
the other
do
guy?
feel like they
Up
are
here?
in the right.
He's on
Neither
the
woman,
tree.
though, is here just to win. They're here to wipe a rival off the face of the planet.
And again, great takedown by Naomi. Face first. Looking to pick up a win here over Cargill at WrestleMania. And a kick out. A win for Naomi means what tonight? Wait.
Well, it's justification. It's proof that you were never the B-level player or the C-level player surrounded by others. You are, in fact, the top woman around here.
What does a loss mean for Jade Cargill?
The loss for Jade Cargill would be problematic for Jade going forward. She has all the incentive in the world to get the win. All the revenge is on her side.
There you go.
The momentum, motivation, the power,
Where's the
everything.
shockwave?
Trying to channel the emotion into a victory tonight, but Naomi right now is dominating.
Well, have you ever seen a more confident version of Naomi? The 15-plus years that we've been watching her, she's always been the quiet, fairly timid woman who's allowed others to take the glow and take the spotlight. Naomi has grown before our eyes over the past 3 or 4 months.
Again, Naomi into the cover on Cargill for the win, hooks the leg. Jade is able to kick it to near fall.
Complete control here, matriculating through the match, Naomi. Leg drop, let's test to see where she's at. Kick out, okay, we'll go back to the jaw and the neck a little.
Interesting submission here being applied from Naomi to Jade Cargill. Almost
Oh, come back.
Jade down right now, pretty good.
trying to battle out of this.
One of the issues for
What did they
Jade
do?
Cargill is simply doesn't have the same in-ring experience as Naomi.
And right to the back of the leg. And to your point, Wade, what a great counter.
Yeah, the experience Jade
Yo, who
Cargill
keeps
does have
getting me?
often been alongside Bianca Belair, but physically there's still
On the bridge.
something left in Jade Cargill. How much remains to be seen?
What a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker in the power of Cargill.
And that's the power that we all saw at Ring 1. I told us Jade Cargill's going to be in the WWE for a long
I feel like I'm not getting any downs. I'm only
Cargill starting to build momentum.
killing them
There's
just
over
enough for
60,000
somebody to.
people gone in Las Vegas. Jade Cargill, the powerhouse, just sends Naomi across the ring. That power is just
Top here.
a God-given gift.
Also a lot of hard work. Spends hours and hours in the gym. Very explosive.
Seemingly originates from a plane higher than humanity.
Oh,
Naomi
fuck.
now able to get the foot up.
Bro, what the fuck is going on with
Jade,
my...
Naomi out to the second rope.
What is going on with my controller?
From Blockbuster again. Jade takes it right
What
out
the hell is going on with my controller?
into a running power slam. Naomi somehow gets the shoulder off. That was
Kick
it.
out.
My controller is tweaking.
Yeah, it's an old controller.
Flying at you from that angle, stack it vertically, and turn it into a jackhammer, and somehow Naomi kicked out.
And now with Naomi up on her shoulders, able to slip behind.
Physics-wise, I have no idea how she was able to do that.
And a big foot down goes
That's weird.
superhuman strength from Jade Cargill. Jade is fired up. Retribution time against Naomi here tonight.
Smart once again from Naomi, hugging that bottom rope. Jade Cargill better keep her eye on the ball here. Too much separation, too much space. You cannot allow Naomi that.
Official Wyatt ran able to pull them and separate them off the ropes. And now Naomi on the second rope. This time going to go again. This time caught again. Naomi went to the well again. It didn't pay off. All the way slam by Jade Cargill.
You saw
Hip
Jade
hop.
Cargill playing possum there, just waiting you, Naomi, knowing full well she has the power to catch her in full flight.
We're in a wrestling match, and Jade Cargill's playing catch. What a beast.
It just humiliating Naomi and stepped on her, walking over her. Cargill now headed to the second rope. Took a little bit too much time.
Looked like she was going for a moonsault, changed her mind, and that indecision is all Naomi needed.
Kicked some dirt, wasted some time.
Naomi now from the top rope to Jade. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, what a off on Naomi.
Several attempts at reversals there, but the veteran Naomi got the best of it.
Up to
time.
top rope. Split leg moonsault. Connecting to Cargill. Cover now by Naomi. Jade powers out at two.
They going at it right now.
Well, it's a shocking kick out to no one more so than Naomi, who knew that should have been victory, and that must be panic stations after connecting perfectly right on the bullseye with the split leg moonsault, tightly hooked in. If that doesn't do it, what the hell else have you got in the tank, Naomi?
She after a top rope bulldog, Naomi.
On fire. Jade begging for more as she got one. Kick right to the jaw.
Demanding a kick on the joint to get one.
But Naomi's doing right now.
That only works in the movies, Jade.
Couple of kicks. Jade no able to intercept this time. Got Naomi hooked up and down. Naomi rolls through. Shoulders down.
What is going on with my controller?
That was close.
That's
That
the
was
drift.
really close. And now
You got
Naomi going for another submission maneuver. Almost a
Huh?
That's that drift.
So
How did it get drift?
I don't know. Google it.
And she
It
does.
just
Jade
does.
Cargill
How do I fix it?
power Naomi up. Cargill.
Spend money on it, you can just buy a new one. It's just not worth it. So just buy it.
I'm gonna quit it. I'm gonna look at
Naomi
that.
lands on her feet. This is Wildly. Oh, Jade's got her up.
I'm gonna look at the. Where's the other one?
Do you know where it is?
Is it down here?
It's not down here.
Naomi in deep trouble.
Power bomb! Holy shit.
I'm gonna take this.
What a fight.
Don't forget your favorites personality-wise. Both women playing it all on the line. Both women A++ tonight. But Jade Cargill simply had too much this evening.
Naomi had full control for a large portion of this match.
Yeah, the X factor outside the ring. With this right here, Naomi.
This is how the world wins.
Completely defying physics, catching a woman flat here in that angle. Naomi went
So
the
Jay
whole
gets
score.
over, which is the safe way to do it, I
Answer to whatever offense shot.
guess.
How many reversals do we see in a
Yeah,
blink of an
popular.
eye? Naomi, the veteran, pulling out that second rope bulldog. But look at this.
Top forward in a lobby twin. Power bomb.
If you're going to pull out some new moves, now is the time to do it.
There goes my
Jade went old school. Jaded. Both women hands up. But Jade Cargill, what a star you are.
Naomi has nothing to be ashamed of here tonight. Jade Cargill with a star-making moment at WrestleMania. Well, after 26 years, the Wolves are back. Stepping to Southtown for full-throttle battles and a saga reborn. Pre-order Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves today. Early access begins April 21st. It's time to rev it up.
So Jay Cargill gets her WrestleMania moment.
Fury, City of the Wolves.
Not bad, not bad, not so bad, not so bad.
What's up, WWE Universe?
Sorry.
Guess what? SummerSlam, MetLife, tour night, and I will finally be hosting.
SummerSlam seems to be heating up quite early.
SummerSlam, a two-night event at MetLife Stadium. Scan the code to register for pre-sale information.
We're gonna turn up.
Can't wait for SummerSlam, but we're still in WrestleMania season. Settle any score in Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves unleash full throttle combos and devastating special moves with the exciting Rev combat system. See what all the fury is about. Scan the QR code to pre-order your copy now. What a night it has been at WrestleMania. We got a brand new World Heavyweight Champion in Jey Uso. We got new tag champs, the New Day. Jade Cargill, absolutely exceptional. I want to invite everyone, right after WrestleMania goes off the air tonight, WrestleMania post-show, hosted, of course, by the great Joe Tessitore. It'll be on Peacock and all of WWE's social media channels. And tomorrow morning, WrestleMania recap. Sam Roberts, Megan Morant break down WrestleMania wherever you get your audio podcasts. It's going to be great. A lot of celebrities tonight, Pat.
Celebs are out. Thank you for hanging with us. There's Lily Singh, the television host, comedian, and author, super talent. Thank you for hanging. And how about a multi-platinum
My guy!
producer?
Liliani, my guy!
Liliani in the building. Obviously, Michael Cole is a massive Lil Yachty fan. As we all
just went down.
we appreciate you, Yachty, for coming through WrestleMania.
You know, WWE is presented by Xfinity. Stay connected to more of the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built for streaming from Xfinity. Well, the United States title match is brought to you by Wheatley American Vodka. Wheatley is the undisputed champ that is 10 times the still. We're going to get into more of that later on because technique and charity face-to-face. The megastar, L.A. Knight, defends the United States Championship against the Samoan Rebel, Jacob Fatu. In a match that pits Swagger against Savagery next. First, let's take a look at the history of Ruthless Beatdown. That was he. Let's see the next turn.
It's a never-ending spectacle for the WWE Universe.
Here the gap is on the sports entertainment Mount Rushmore. It's going to be a unique ride.
This is the making of WrestleMania.
You can run, but you can't hide.
But you can't hide.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know
Join us in celebrating 70 years in the U.S. and get exclusive offers on select new Volvo models.
Choose one appetizer and two entrees. Applebee's famous 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets and steak.
It's Pod's biggest sale in history. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 19th. And see why Pods is America's #1 container moving company. Whether you're relocating or renovating, save up to 30% at pods.com today.
When you decide to step up to this kind of play, this kind of fun, this kind of experience.
Oh, hey, guys. Let the games begin.
Nintendo Switch 2, rated everyone.
Treat yourself to rich Ghirardelli chocolate and luscious caramel. Experience Ghirardelli caramel squares in a bag and a bar. Makes life a bite better.
Since the dawn of baseball, every player has honed their unique skills. Who from this era will prove worthy of legend? The world watches as the journey unfolds.
Yo, I don't even know where to land anymore in this game.
Wi-Fi.
Ooh, what is that?
And the Wi-Fi is booming. Booming. Wi-Fi is booming. Xfinity.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Here he comes.
The
following contest scheduled for one fall is for the United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 291 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf.
Oh, my bad.
The question is, can Jacob Fatu follow the footsteps of his family member, Jey Uso, who earlier tonight won the World Heavyweight Championship? Fatu seeking his first singles title here in WWE. Talk about unpredictable.
Well, Jacob Fatu does not view Jey Uso as a family member. Jacob Fatu is obsessed with winning gold for his family and ushering in a new era of Samoan dominance built in his own image.
Jacob can do whatever he wants, but it's true.
I know that his family is obviously very successful in this business. But whenever I say this guy might be the next one, I'm talking about the entire damn business, not just his family.
This United States title match is brought to you by Wheatley American Vodka. Wheatley is the undisputed champion smooth, and it's 10 times distilled, because cutting corners isn't American. Tonight they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own American dream. Grab an American mule today with Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly. I'm just teasing them, right?
That's it. Like you were.
Little Polka, Bird, Steve Weiser, Bird, and Jacob fought to fight for a U.S. title. This dude's a dog.
Notice that nobody in the audience is booing Jacob Fatu. They simply don't care. And look into those eyes and the pitiless soul that resides behind them, and you understand exactly why. Bite your tongues, or he'll bite them for you.
Oh shit! Who ran out the car?
Looks like you, McAfee, with the chauffeur driver.
Never in a million years, but LA Knight's arriving in style. He said that was too live and too loud and overheated. Max capacity of heat of LA Knight in a Maserati.
Megastar entrance in the Maserati, which may well in part be due to the fact that Knight competed twice last night on SmackDown, and that body took a hell of a lot of punishment, and perhaps he needed a little assistance getting down to the ring this evening. Question the smarts of competing for this match.
His opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing at 240 pounds, he is the United States Champion,
Yeah.
You know, Wheatley American Vodka and the WWE are proud to be joined tonight by Senior Master Sergeant Michael Denut from the USO and Creech Air Force Base here in Nevada. Wheatley raised a glass to Senior Master Sergeant Denut and all retired and active members of the U.S. military for your service.
What a hero, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You know, the entrances really tell a story, Wade, of the contrasting styles of the two men in this match.
Well, LA Knight got this place on their feet, and you like Bob Dylan, right?
Exactly.
Well, my loins, they are a-tingling. That was the famous Bob Dylan hit back in the 60s. And tonight, LA Knight wants to deliver a major hit of his own.
It's actually the times they are changing.
That's not how I heard.
I get your point. Fatu, LA Knight for the United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held the gold over the years. Of course, the very first was mentioned by Triple H in his Hall of Fame speech last night, the great Harley Race. And tonight, LA Knight looks to retain. Jacob Fatu looks to win his first ever singles title in WWE.
Coast to post, coast to coast. He is everything that you would want in a champion here at the WWE.
Last night, last month, LA Knight knocked off Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Nice neck breaker by Knight.
This is Knight trying to end things quick. I think he took a hell of a beating last week.
Oh, went for the BFT and Fatu countered. And now Knight looking into the eyes of a werewolf.
The game plan of LA Knight was perfect until Jacob Fatu had very different ideas, and there is fear now in the eyes of the megastar.
You know, wait, I was going to ask you, strategy for LA Knight against this crazy guy.
I think Jacob Fatu better win this. Chat, let me know if y'all feel the same. Anybody watching? Jacob Fatu definitely.
That's because of the beatdown last night.
Oh, that spine of LA Knight, especially the entire midsection. 2 matches, 24 hours before this defense is absolute insanity. And look, the megastar, but sometimes he is completely delusional in that confidence, and he's going to pay the price.
Jacob Fatu is just a crazy individual. This guy has done stints in prison. He got out the last time. He said he was going to change his life around. Slept on a mattress in an abandoned home for a number of months just to get an opportunity to try to do this, get involved in combat sports. And he's trying to make the most of it.
And learn a lot of lessons on his road to right now.
That kind of lifestyle is going to give you an insatiable hunger. That is the scariest part of Jacob Fatu.
Went for the sunset flip, and LA Knight moves out of harm's way.
Mentally, he's ready. Physically, he's ready. Is tonight the night where he gets gold, or is LA Knight?
Turn it into a cross-body lateral press kick out at 2.
That frenzy of energy that took over this stadium when the megastar arrived has completely been neutralized now.
From Maserati to now, a lot less boom.
This is Jacob's WrestleMania debut. A couple of important points here, Wade. He's never been pinned or forced to submit to WWE, and he beat Braun Strowman in a last man standing match to earn this opportunity.
He's never been pinned or forced to submit. How is he gonna lose
Braun
this match?
Strowman was simply unbeatable in. It was a match that Braun Strowman has made his own over the past 10 years. Enter Jacob Fatu, rip up the record books. This guy is completely different.
I don't know. I kind of want Jacob Fatu.
I mean, he's an uber athlete. He's got a killer instinct. Doesn't give a damn about anybody.
Size.
Let Jacob keep feeling
And smart move by LA Knight. Go to the knee, take out Fatu. LA Knight now with a basement drop kick. Drives Fatu outside the ring.
That's what just happened.
No stranger to the outside of the ring.
And LA Knight now drives Fatu right between the
LA Knight
announce
slash
table.
ring.
Ugly
He just lost him to
landing
shit.
for LA Knight, who may well have jarred those ribs once again. Caught the rope on the way through.
Look at LA Knight. He's got about 3% body fat. The amount of work and discipline this man has to the craft of being our
Is that what
champion.
we're doing with LA Knight?
He's certainly admirable. But he's in a dogfight with a
Look at that power slam. Caught Knight in midair. Fatu delivered it. Trying to win the United States Championship. Puts the leg down and a kick out.
Jacob Fatu just has that intangible quality that terrifies and captivates in equal measures.
How you? Oh yeah, you're bounty.
Fear factor for the entire locker due to his abilities to pull off moves like that in the blink of an eye.
I like that, Wade. Fear factor.
I mean, he defeats opponents before they even get in the ring with him.
Went for the running senton, and Knight desperately got the knees up to the spine of Fatu.
Literally anything can happen with Jacob Fatu. He's athletic enough to be able to accomplish any move he wants to beat your ass, but then he can also ground and pound you out of here.
Get the sense the game plan of LA Knight is gone, and now it's just a scramble for survival.
LA Knight, no stranger to this.
Pop-up Samoan. Tried it again. This time Knight able to counter. Went to the well once too often. Well, maybe not. Oh, LA Knight, nice arm drag.
What a move by LA Knight.
How much is left in this tank of Knight? He simply can't follow it
Oh,
up.
that's not a gun.
He can't follow it up, but he's
That's
getting a
not a
little bit of
gun.
a breather.
Yeah, but wait, you're a 5-time Intercontinental Champion.
That's
That's
give me the
what
fuck
being a
out
champ's
of
all
here.
about, right? Big and down when you have to.
Ability to dig deep when it matters most. The problem is, can you dig as deep
Did
as
Ellen
Jacob
have
Fatu
Second
to
in
the
the
answer?
opening.
Yeah,
Your Fatu went face first off the steel post. And LA Knight with some body shots kicked out of the midsection. And Knight started the attack on Fatu.
That's our U.S. champion.
LA Knight into the corner with a running knee.
From looking sluggish to looking like a perpetual motion machine once again.
A lot of yeahs in Las Vegas.
Shoulder to the post. Now on the other side, and LA Knight starting to put the beating on Jacob Fatu. Knight now turns him inside out. LA Knight with an opportunity.
LA Knight knew he was in for a fight, and he was ready for it. That was up the sky.
Yeah.
Top rope by Knight, takes down Fatu. Big elbow cover for his
that
retention
it?
in Vegas, and a kick out at two.
See if he ended it right there,
Was
bro.
that of LA Knight adapting mid-air? Clearly Jacob Fatu was supposed to be lying flat on his back like most opponents. Gets up to his feet, but Knight still connects with that elbow. Just goes to show you simply can't keep Jacob Fatu down for long and back again on the offense.
LA Knight just threw his absolute best shot at Fatu.
Fatu just has this beyond human ability to regenerate in record time.
One of those lessons we talked about earlier. Toughness, grit.
And LA Knight, he knew it was coming. And again, Knight knows Fatu well. Great defense there.
Great defense, but how do you follow it up when you've had the stuffing knocked out of you and your ribs are on fire? Go for broke, LA Knight.
That's what he's trying to do here. Trying to hook Fatu, who's hung up on the top rope. Big elbow drops Knight. LA Knight now. Incredible athleticism. Oh, and he turns it around. Fatu face first. Knight for the win. What a move.
Who you got winning this? Jacob Fatu or LA
Fatu
Knight?
kicks it to the
I
head.
think I only know 20 minutes, but I
Senior
want to
official
do
Charles Robinson was right there with the call.
Incredible athleticism, balance, and raw power from the megastar that really should have been enough. But Fatu once again equal to it.
And LA Knight at this stage of the match, being able to jump all the way up to the top rope.
It's that cavalca that's thick in the air here in Las Vegas.
For the BFT, the 1-4 strong. Fatu follows it up with a super kick. Drops Knight in the corner. LA is in trouble. Back him on up.
Looking fresh as a daisy once again is Fatu.
And again. Here's a Rikishi.
Just eating Fatu for dinner.
Great Umaga. The nephew of both men is Jacob now. Heads out to the apron. Fatu heads
how
out
do
to
you
the
not know
top
this?
rope. Jacob Fatu from the top. Swanton. The United States Championship. Cover by Fatu. Kick out by Knight at two. What a matchup for the United States title.
2.99 after Jacob Fatu did the unthinkable with a beautiful maneuver, that swanton from the top that really should have put the megastar away, but the megastar just grows into the brightest of spotlights, and it gets no brighter than WrestleMania.
I don't know how the hell LA Knight still fighting.
First singles championship match in WWE for Fatu. LA Knight with much more experience when it comes to that at this level.
Absolutely. I think the Fatu just throwing head. LA Knight as the crowd's coming alive here. Split crowd.
Activated by Jacob Fatu.
Well, here comes Jacob with the flippy shit. Oh, that was nice. He got him. Oh no. Big guy.
Holy hell!
That was crazy. He landed right into that BFT. Fuck.
That's hard to get.
One of the biggest BFTs of his career.
From unbelievable to unfortunate in the space of 3 seconds, a perfectly executed BFT against a flying opponent. Just
I remember that.
so badly for LA Knight.
on SmackDown where they were like, everybody was bullying Solo. Everybody was bullying Solo because he thought he was going to challenge for the US title. And when he said, nobody deserves the award, so the US title goes to Jacob Fatu, everybody started cheering. He just thought that Solo was going to challenge.
Well, that's what they learned it. That the fans wanted
in that position.
Jacob Fatu, obviously. Oh, there's the Samoa drop from the top. Every move so powerful and devastating. Fatu, top rope, moonsault connects. Fatu's not done yet.
Here we go.
Let's go! Let's go!
That's it. It's a wrap. 1, 2, 3. As he should be.
Alright, we got the element. Get over it.
LA Knight should be in contention for the main title.
He had
Not
that
that
one
he should
match.
win,
He had
but
that
he should
one
be
match
in
against Roman.
He should be in contention. Oh, there goes Haku. Haku.
Wins the first singles goal of his career in WWE.
Who's Haku?
Haku.
First of many, we all assume.
That's the most dangerous man in wrestling history. But the most dangerous man alive, like not even shooting.
Him?
Oh, motherfucker.
That's Haku?
Yeah.
I mean, this was an incredible match, right?
Both made so many plus athleticism. This was the moment it looked like the megastar may have done. The incredible putting away Fatu, but this match is
Yo, bitches.
a work of art from the ultimate savage in this industry. And LA Knight was given everything he's got, but when you absorb this kind of punishment, although that was a moment with a BMT connected out of nowhere, fortuitously for Fatu, he just landed in the right spot to grab the right.
Get out of that, get out of that.
Everything Fatu does is
Look.
impressive, including pop-up moonsaults off the top rope. He hit 3 of them on LA Knight. And that was all he needed to become
Was the second fucking person.
United States champion at WrestleMania 41.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an
You
incredible
saw that, right, JP?
for the Anoa'i family.
That's crazy, right? Jacob Fatu.
Is now the United States champion.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, let's talk.
SmackDown, better beware of the werewolf.
Are you gonna get Scorpion? He
Yeah,
leaves
not
on
today.
he leaves on Monday.
Not today. He got 8 kids. He need that check.
Hard-working people with true American spirit. People who never just mail it in.
What we selling now? What's he selling?
Rise to the occasion.
What's Cody selling?
Men and women who know how to get the job done.
Completely so good, I just completely. You see, I called it.
Guy, bro. This guy.
I called it.
FYI, LA Knight was with a snack at the Hall of Fame. You saw that? You saw the Hall of Fame? You stayed up that late for that shit?
Maybe that's why he lost.
Maybe that's why he lost. Exactly. That's funny.
Oh, 42 at New Orleans. 42 at New Orleans.
She wasn't shy either from the camera. Yes, so Knicks, JP.
WWE fans start playing Fatal Fury.
How they doing right now?
On Monday, April 21st, 3 days before launch. Scan the QR code and pre-order now for early access. While you're there, join the mailing list for your chance to win an exclusive WWE giveaway.
We'll hope to.
Scan now.
Knicks at 5.
Well, the WWE returns to Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, with the Undertaker One Dead Man show tonight. The roast of
He won 123 to 112.
Hinchcliffe and friends tomorrow. And
Knicks at 5. Lakers at 5.
Knicks and 4.
Knicks at 4?
Knicks and 4.
Do you think they're sweeping Detroit? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Knicks and 4.
They're definitely winning the series, but I think Detroit has to get at least one.
Look at one.
Snickers.
Knicks and 5.
Snickers satisfied. And by WWE 2K23 25, WrestleMania sale is here. WWE 2K25 is 20% off.
You just gotta stay healthy, that's all. You gotta stay healthy, that's all. So, last year, we mainly lost because of a bunch of injuries. Last year was hard with all the injuries, that's why.
Well, the
We had a bunch of them last year.
today, the announcement was made by Rey Mysterio. He is not medically cleared to compete tonight because of an injury suffered on Friday Night SmackDown last night. But
Ray Phoenix and Rey Mysterio.
No, Ray Phoenix and Grande.
I mean, yeah, no matter.
That's definitely not Chad Gable. That is definitely not Chad Gable.
It's not.
No, I'm just kidding. You got your wish.
I sure did.
Except he's not Chad Gable. He's like Grande Americano.
But this just goes to show that Rey Mysterio, Ray Phoenix, and Chad Gable. We have we have probably arguably the best talent from WWE stepping into the ring with arguably what was one of many, but probably one of the best talents in AEW. And now they're in the same ring at the same time. And guess what? Oh, it just so happens to be WrestleMania. These guys are about to steal this weekend right now, I think. I hope. But just having these two guys in the ring is crazy. Crazy.
I'm not trying to say that Ray getting injured. I'm not saying that Ray getting injured was a good thing because like it's not a good thing, but like this match is gonna be good.
Yeah, I think that's a work. His injury. I hope it's a work.
Earlier.
But
And the bar. Next life,
see.
a bite better.
Check out BetMGM Originals. Bets you can't find anywhere else.
JP, you catch up on LFG?
Or the double back when a player makes 2 consecutive 3-pointers. And raining threes, 10 threes scored in the first quarter, and so many more. You can switch the ball $1,500 in bonus bets if you don't win.
This is I haven't held this in a long time. This has been sitting with the rest of the ball.
Download the app to bet.
So is that one then.
Oh my God!
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
We should move the binders, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
And we should move the cards.
Yeah. So, we'll take the binder.
We're gonna put it on the couch?
Put it on the couch.
I'll put all of
Put this binder on the couch.
What about the cards?
Cards too. Take this stash. Take all this stash.
You have my Oculus thing?
Yeah.
Also, one of the lens things fell off. One of the lens protectors fell off. So you can get another one.
Yeah, we gotta put that on.
It fell off because it's not sticky anymore. Where's my glasses? I forgot I had these on.
Smells delish.
Delish. Oh my God!
Nothing like a WrestleMania.
He got a full Lucha Libre entrance. How happened?
I'm saying, like, that's crazy.
This is so stupid, but that's what's funny.
Grande Americano match.
Yeah, that's obviously Chad Gable. This is how they have this filter on his Raw entrances.
Not in the game.
Huh?
Probably not in the game.
Not the game, his Raw entrances. On Raw, like his entrances on Raw. Does it have that filter?
He actually now hails from the Gulf of Mexico.
What, I don't think it matters what show.
No, like in the actual shows, whatever he's on.
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. I think it's like a WrestleMania type.
You guys do realize you can't spell luchador without Chad, right? Chad or.
Yeah, and that or could be the fact that you are wrong. And this is Grande Americana.
El Grande.
Banging on about this for weeks now.
El Grande, El
What they
American.
haven't had to do is to play
One giant American.
solitary shred of evidence to back up these outlandish
Crazy.
claims about the real identity.
A lot of people have that tattoo on their back. I thought about doing it just last week.
How about that Chad
Look at that.
Gable?
Well, maybe he drew a little inspiration from Chad Gable, who
The last two for me, because
with all that
I brought
being
two
said,
for you.
2 weeks ago, I don't know if you saw it.
I like some kids, bro.
Chad Gable, Grande Americana.
Be happy I let you do
same
it.
hallway at the same damn time.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Sunkiss Police.
But Michael Cole is a
You
liar.
forgot.
People have footage of Sasquatch too. I mean, come on, it happened one time.
Right.
I went hunting with a guy one time down in Georgia, told me that he had footage, and he said he had 4 hours and 8 hours out in the woods that night. We didn't hear a thing. You know how they look at Sasquatch? They just yell. They think that is what's going to get the call back. I'll tell you what, it didn't. With that being said, that's El Grande Americano. Chad Gable, not here tonight.
Michael Cole just doesn't have enough respect for Lucha Libre to leave a luchador alone. You want him to take his
You
mask
have to-
off, right? That is death to the
Oh, you
career.
have to get on here.
Now, speaking of a luchador,
He doesn't come out to settle me though.
We gotta get the Lucha Bros back together.
They will. They will. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he came out with a jacket.
Hey, Chad, what's up?
to no lie in response to Cole.
Okay.
What a moment for us right now.
What did it say?
Coca-Cola.
No,
It's an honor to be here.
No, it's flipping.
Ray Phoenixes.
Yeah, of course, we're replacing Rey Mysterio because of the injury on Friday Night SmackDown.
Look what it says.
What part? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have. I don't know why they're putting random names on
Call out of the Raven Giant Memorial Battle Royal now. Later on in the match, out of the crowd, El Grande Americano appeared and eliminated Ray Phoenix from the match. So there's real beef between these two.
Should I mix the Coke and Sunkiss?
Major announcement was made earlier today
No,
on the
I don't
Countdown
want to.
Show.
Just in case it takes
Has
off.
something to do with this guest here tonight. Kingo. He is a former Triple
Vikingo.
champion.
Vikingo.
The reason we bring that up is because the WWE
Wait, so you don't want
has
this then?
acquired
Huh?
You don't want this then?
Libre
So drink it or what?
organization known as
No, I still have more down here.
Okay, so then.
We'll talk more about that after this matchup. Also,
You can drink
look who's
that
here
one.
tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can drink that one. So
Of the TKO group, UFC CEO Dana.
I left my glove in my home.
Enjoy the night with us here at the WWE.
Your glove.
Big business brain.
I remember one time I left my glove in Marty's car, and then at baseball practice I said it out loud. One of my friends thought that I said that.
WrestleMania 41. Ray Phoenix debuting at WrestleMania. What a dream.
Oh!
Oh
Who runs into a big kick?
Get this Vikingo thrown out of here.
Why?
Is he about to get squashed?
We don't know if El Grande Americano and Watchalong have an old rivalry.
If he
I
doesn't.
guarantee you they don't. Chad Gable has no idea who he is. It is Ray Phoenix. Spectacular.
That's it? Oh, I was about to say.
That's El Grande Americano. It's not Chad Gable. And this referee is just allowing that to take place. Ray Phoenix should be disqualified.
For what? The match didn't even start, Wade. No idea what you're even talking about.
Rematch
Learn
disqualification.
everything I know from you, Michael Cole.
What did you
Phoenix,
listen to?
obviously, insanely talented.
Yeah, you've had the opportunity to see him on SmackDown the last few weeks. What a talent, huh?
Absolutely blown mind. Look, he had a lot of pressure on his shoulders, trying to follow in the footsteps of Penta, his brother, over on Raw, who has been equally incredible. But Ray Phoenix was absolutely outstanding. Week 1, week 2, week 3, and now, of all places, he's here at WrestleMania already.
Yeah, Penta's in action tomorrow night. Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental title. El Grande Americano, Ray Phoenix, WrestleMania
You
debuts
see
here
his
tonight.
entrance back there? That song?
Seems to be a theme in the locker room
Like a
that
pack.
all of the luchadors are dead set against El Grande
Oh,
Americano.
one move by Phoenix. The Hurricane Rana cover now to defeat El Grande Americano in a kick out.
Wherever El Grande Americano was before the WWE,
We got
he
toilet
had been
paper.
doing so much damage for all
That's
these
it? We
people.
don't have the tissue paper?
Well, they're angry with him because no one's buying their replica lucha mask anymore. They all want an El Grande Americano one.
Not quite sure who that is, but nonetheless. Ray Phoenix. Top rope, what balance, missile drop kick.
That's his standard operating procedure.
Also, Phoenix, who told that he was such a bum getting a 2-pat. Top rope now.
What?
And there's a big cross body.
Ray Phoenix may have hurt himself in the process there. That was an ugly landing. Connecting perhaps with his head. But El Grande Americano. He has the hardest head in the locker room, allegedly. There he is.
Okay.
And here now, off the top rope. Look at this. Phoenix up on the top rope. Ray Americano. Look at the power into the dome. Reverse German. Very Chad Gable-like. Impressive.
Just tell by the way that he operates.
Yeah, I haven't worn
Tell
this
by
hat
the way
in so
that he
long.
operates that.
I forgot I had this. Yeah, it's a snapback.
Of course he is. He's a 2012 U.S. Olympian.
This one's a snapback too.
Different guy, Michael.
That's why snapbacks are good.
Unless you're talking about the Mexican Olympian.
But like regular like sports hats, I like to fit in this.
Later, I'd have to do
Well,
more
snapback
research,
is
which we should do for the next PLE way.
Yeah, but Ray got injured. DK. Injured. And Ray Phoenix replaced him.
Grande Americano, smooth.
Which is a lot better.
El Grande has been extremely impressive in learning the skills of Lucha Libre in such a short amount of time.
And the Spanish language. Every single time we see him,
Short
new
amount
word.
of time. Keeps it short amount of time. This man has a long
Like,
and
you see that
illustrious
picture with
career
Shaq
south
holding
of
the
the border
wings?
in Mexico.
That's what this looks like.
Shaq can hold like the biggest
In
wing.
that box, Chad Gable
Shaq can
got
hold
there
the
and
biggest
brought
wing
along
and
some
look like
Nice
that.
arm drag takedown by Phoenix.
I'll tell you what's been impressive about Ray Phoenix is we are literally scratching the surface on this guy's offense. Every time he's out here in WWE,
A bunch of
we
stuff
see
looks
something
tired,
new
really
we
strong
haven't
in his
seen before. Last night it was the Meteor.
So creative with his body, the amount of attacks that can come. There's literally endless.
His shit is animal.
So many Triple A championships over the years. One-time Lucha Underground champ as well, Ray Phoenix. Tremendous skill, balance, big kick to El Grande Americano.
It's so easy.
Shout out to the chat pulling up, watching WrestleMania with us. Let us know how you feel, what you think, what you excited about
It
most.
really is the balance of Phoenix that we've never
What you
seen
can't
the
wait
likes
to
of
see.
which before.
Ooh, right on his head.
Gable-like throw.
There goes a
El Grande
concussion.
Americano.
Oh my god.
Take the best of Chad Gable, add it to your own lucha repertoire,
Damn, he landed
and you
right on his
perhaps
fucking head.
become unbeatable.
I think El Grande Americanos used other people's bag as well, not just Chad Gable. They
Phoenix.
do have a similar physique.
It's an impressive physique. One of the best on the roster.
Well, so do I in Grimace, and it doesn't mean I'm Grimace. And now
Grimace?
top rope, here comes.
Oh!
What was that?
What happened?
Absolutely incredible highlight, real line kick out by Phoenix.
What happened?
540.
Watch the replay, man.
I
Man.
don't even do the math on this. Well, that's
Check this out. 1, 2. Boom! Right on his gut.
450, man.
They calling it a 450?
A backwards 450.
Backwards 450 there. I don't even know what the hell that shit
down that
was.
back of her head, using it as a weapon. El Grande Americano. His athleticism on this
Now listen, if he was a real luchador, he would respect the tradition of other luchador masks.
You're the one who's been demanding El Grande Americano removes his mask.
Because he's not a luchador, you idiot. He's Chad Gable. And El Phoenix, look at this. Now
Yeah, that shit was crazy, JP.
Fire driver connected.
That kick out, that black fire driver by Ray Phoenix.
Yeah,
Almost
bro.
put El Grande Americano away.
That Rey Mysterio got hurt allegedly.
He's a little dirty. You know, he's not scared to
I don't know
dance
how-
the line of should you do that or should you not do that.
I don't know if it's a
He's been
work or
very,
not, but
very open about that.
Phoenix. Oh, it is a great move by El Grande Americano.
Tip Total on the top rope, trying for that goodbye amigo, but
uh-oh, who's on the plate?
Down in his tight. And there is that metal plate that El Grande Americano has been using.
Goes from a 4-head to a 5-head quick.
Well, Ray Phoenix and the official have no idea that there's a metal plate under the mask now of El Grande Americano.
we don't know it's metal, Michael Cole. It's not been molecularly
You
analyzed.
obviously have been watching Raw.
Oh,
Phoenix.
roll up.
Oh, through.
Psych.
Phoenix
Rana.
takes down El Grande.
Phoenix might know about what's
Yo,
going on
super
with the
kick
forehead.
him.
Says it doesn't matter if I attack him first.
Top rope by Phoenix.
Wow.
There goes a kick.
Oh, wait a minute. Phoenix
But I was gonna say, he probably break his
Top
ankle.
rope. Phoenix hit hard. They have sprained his
Again?
ankle.
Broke his
Is this
foot off
work?
the metal plate.
Oh, yes.
'Cause of the
Perhaps that
plate.
is the
Oh.
great point when he kicked the face of
Oh,
El
this will
Grande
work.
Americano. I believe he kicked the metal plate. He may have a broken foot.
Oh, ankle lock.
Not initially now.
If he gets this dub, I mean, he should get a dub. Period.
Shamrock, Kurt Angle, El Grande
I wouldn't be too
Americano
upset.
ankle lock.
You're all the talk on that small joint from the left boot of Ray Phoenix. Just
That ref is ready to ring that bell.
Right back to the center of the ring. Ray Phoenix.
Say, homie, okay, fave, look.
WrestleMania debut tonight. Ankle lock is in.
Oh.
Shoulders down for the victory. El Grande kicked out.
Was he able to lock in as much with that foot or ankle?
Phoenix off the top. Headbutt with the metal plate. Phoenix could be out cold.
Like see Don Zudane, he waited for him and headbutted him right in the face.
Well, count to 300, but why not make it look good before you go for the pin? It's WrestleMania. Highlight reel moment upcoming.
And the flying headbutt with a loaded
Over.
mask. El Grande Americano wins his WrestleMania debut.
Here is your winner, El Grande
Replay.
Yeah, a lot of things happened there that the ref didn't pick up, and El Grande Americano certainly benefited from having steel on his forehead. But congrats on your WrestleMania.
That's
debut,
hilarious.
El Grande Americano.
What?
So, El Grande Americano wins. I wonder where Chad Gable's at.
He's a talent.
This is the moment. Ray Phoenix thought he was gone for goodbye, amigo. The first time around, nice move there from El Grande Americano, and then the questionable object that was
Crotch
inserted
flavored.
into
Crotch flavored.
El Grande Americano may have been
plate.
pivotal here with this boot, and McAfee nailed it. Metal plate perhaps catching the
Oh my
foot
God, perhaps.
of Ray Phoenix. And then followed up with this headbutt out of mid-air. A carcass of Ray Phoenix, and this bit was just for the flash photography. Airborne by a precision strike, giving victory
Sorry,
to
but the
El
last one
Grande
is mine.
Americano. Major win here at WrestleMania for this new day.
Well, that matchup, the El Grande Americano debut at WrestleMania, was brought to you by Xfinity. Stream all the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
Great luchador win on the grandest stage of them all there for El Grande Americano, and Wi-Fi is booming, and so is El Grande Americano's career.
Yeah, that's the Kingo again. Triple A checking out his longtime friend Ray Phoenix.
Vikingo, who took a real cheap shot at El
Vikingo being there is crazy, though.
Did not prove helpful for Ray Phoenix.
Vikingo being there is crazy. WrestleMania ring?
Major medical attention by the looks of it.
Mike Kingo, thank you for coming out and looking after Ray Phoenix. What a win for El Grande Americana.
Welcome back. It's time for the lightning round, presented by Snickers. The topic is wrestling. Miz, are you ready?
Born ready.
Define the following terms: square and circle,
Mathematically impossible. Next.
suplex,
I'm glad that storyline.
Hurricane Rana,
Is that Italian?
chop,
The Order of Lamb.
delish. And that's time.
I did awesome!
Miz, I think I need a Snickers.
I haven't had Snickers in a while. Yeah, that shit's reselling for $100, like $100 plus. That Travis Scott shirt from WWE shop. Huh?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted that shirt. You know the wrestling is real? Yeah, that shirt was clean.
Monday Night Raw and WWE Clash in Paris are coming to the Defense Arena in Paris, France on Friday, August 31st and Saturday, September 1st. Combo tickets on sale this Friday, April 25th. Earlier today, ladies and gentlemen, on the Countdown Show before WrestleMania, we made a massive announcement.
Is Randy Orton tonight or tomorrow?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am flanked by some
Oh, Stephanie
of the top
back here.
business leaders in the world. I am flanked by some of the top
No, there's Vikingo.
luchadors in the world for a major announcement.
Mexico, Mexico, Mexico!
WWE is announcing the acquisition of Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA.
Oh, yeah. They got AAA, yeah.
A massive announcement tonight.
They own AAA?
You know, it changes the landscape of Lucha Libre.
Worlds
And we have many
collide.
guests here tonight from AAA, which we would like to point out and welcome here to WrestleMania. They are sitting here at ringside from
That's why
AAA. There you
Vikingo
see
was there.
Maricela Pena
Yeah.
Herrera. She is the AAA president. You got Dorian Pena, the AAA general manager, and Alberto Pasha, the elite chairman. Again, we would like to tell you the first time that WWE fans will be able to experience this will take place June 7th, Kia Forum in Los Angeles for Worlds Collide. More on that on the weeks to come.
That's crazy.
Congratulations. What a moment.
What's next?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome two-time Hall of Famer, Mr. WrestleMania!
Shawn Michaels!
BK Shawn Michaels!
I can't believe Sean's still awake.
Sean's had a long day. Sean's had a long day.
Definitely delivered in a big way.
Hands off the older fatty who is still running things there in NXT.
Absolute star.
That was Shawn Michaels running that show and dominating last night at the Hall of Fame.
All right, boys and girls. What an incredible night so far. We have had new champions crowned, WrestleMania moments and memories created, and Las Vegas, we ain't done yet. But right now,
of WWE and old HBK would like to thank all 61,467 of you for a sold-out WrestleMania Saturday.
Great news from the Heartbreak Kid. Sellout crowd tonight of 61,467.
And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 more.
Yes, sir.
Worthy of a celebration for sure. Sold out at Allegiant Stadium out here in Las Vegas. One of the greatest things in the history of Mania, as people are saying.
I agree. You can accept the deal.
It's an honor to be a part of that. This place has been alive and electric since Wednesday. He's the highest earning touring rapper in the world. His Air Jordan collaboration revolutionized the sneaker world. He was in the ring with The Rock, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber. Travis Scott's song Fiend features Playboy Party as the official theme song of WrestleMania 41, which is available now on his latest album, Utopia, a record that debuted #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Travis Scott makes bangers only. Shout out to Fiend.
I didn't hear what you were saying.
Shop.
I only took off my hoodie.
WWE Cactus Jack collection available for a limited
Inside,
time
man.
only on WWEshop.com and Fanatics.com. Travis Scott and the WWE are a beautiful partnership.
That was cool.
It's alright.
No, but
Shout out to the stars in the house.
Stephen
Amell. He is a former Slammy Award winner, and obviously
that's the guy that wrestled with
What is Shawn Michaels won?
hero, and then
the he signed a prime. Look at that kid.
What is Shawn Michaels won?
He was announcing the attendance.
in the house. Great to see you, man. Certified ass
Santi
kicker,
Prime.
man. Ladies and gentlemen,
Dana White.
CEO of
They
the
booing him?
UFC, a part of the TKO company. Dana White is
Mixed.
here. Taking in WrestleMania. We appreciate the hell out of you,
It's
Dana.
mixed. People hate him and people like him.
Women's title.
Rip back open. First of all, we're able to.
It's Tippy time.
I'm taking right now.
Against the Queen Charlotte Flair. Coming up next. For now, let's look at the battle between Elegant
I'm in a minute.
entitlement that lead up to this
I'm not speaking. I don't know if I'm speaking for everybody. I know I might be speaking for a lot of people, but I do not want to see Charlotte win another world title. I really do not want to see Charlotte win another world title. I feel like she's good with she's good with it.
It's going to be a unique ride.
Everybody see.
This is the making of WrestleMania.
Right now, Tiffany's at her peak, and she's been a good champion. So I want to see more of what she can do.
Chime exists to help everyday Americans make it. When you build your credit to build yourself up, when payday comes on your terms, when your girl math starts mathing, oh yeah, you're making it. Success doesn't happen overnight, but as you progress, you start to feel it. See, when you're going after something big, especially for something better, baby, you're making it.
Lisa, how are you going that
Well, we
fast?
sing that for a
You
while.
have an actual driver's license.
Stop it.
Let me show you a little something I learned in the
Well, we sing that for a
1900s. She's on a
while.
wall. She's on a wall. Lisa, get down. You're not allowed to be up there. No. Lisa! I'm going to feel that tomorrow. You know, guys, it's nice playing with power, but this is better because now we're playing together. Super together. Nintendo Switch 2. All together, anytime, anywhere.
You didn't use your cup.
Hey, my boy.
You didn't use your cup.
One of us.
I see.
You want me to see this?
You don't want to use it?
to kill her.
What is he doing?
I want her to.
You don't have to. I was just wondering.
I'm not one of them. You ready? Everything you know about doing this is wrong. How we
I never seen the original movie, so I'm not gonna
I'm so bummed. I forgot to get my girl tickets for the show tomorrow. Now it's sold out. It's her freaking birthday.
Who?
Oh, dude. She's totally gonna break up with you. He's definitely gonna break up with me.
Should've used tick bait.
What'd you say?
Tick bait. Look.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, yo.
What?
Okay.
There are no hidden fees. What'd you guys think I said?
Oh, tick pig. I thought you said.
You heard right. TickPick, the no-fee ticket site.
Bro, they gotta show
For
these
years,
commercials.
I was a teacher.
They gotta show
Now,
these commercials.
I'm a mom. And there's something I want you to know. Kids bring home good report cards, even
You know
when
what's
they're
better than
behind
Super Bowl
academically.
commercials?
And parents don't even know it, but we can
WrestleMania
fix it.
commercials.
Learn more at wakeupcallnj.com.
The Super Bowl commercials are way better. I don't know, they've been bugging for the past 2 years. They didn't really have good commercials last year.
BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook born in Vegas.
Oh, these things. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
Hey, you know you're not actually allowed to drink in a beer commercial? Since when? You gotta wait till it's done. 4, 5, 4.
That's the guy with the Oreos.
2, 1.
I think they're pretty good. Tippy time.
Oh, what's she doing here?
Some Barbie stuff.
Oh shit, though.
She a Barbie.
That's fire.
That was her in the middle.
Oh, that was her in the middle.
I thought it was that one.
I was waiting.
I thought it was the first
Great
one.
observation.
Entering in a custom Barbie playbox, courtesy of Mattel.
No, that's probably why they were able to pull that off. They probably pulled that Barbie stuff off because Barbie's like owned by Mattel and does the thing by Mattel. And WWE does the thing by Mattel too. So that's probably why they were able to pull that off.
I think you're overthinking it. Okay. Whatever.
Until that momentum became this money in the bank in 2024, cashed in successfully, and has looked every inch the absolute superstar of the women's division ever since.
Yeah, Pat, here's the problem though. This is the WrestleMania debut for one Tiffany Stratton. And she's going up against one of the all-time greats defending her championship.
Well, he probably feels that her and the all-time great have the same trait, and that's the fact that they have
Oh, sorry,
in all
man.
walks of life. There are people that just have it, and there's people that don't. Tiffany Stratton
Next time I hit the ball in the league, if I ever hit the ball in the league, and it's a hit, I'm gonna be
There's
like,
no wonder she's been the champ this quickly. Ready for the moment.
There they go.
This championship match is brought to you by Be Better, where you can earn rewards for doing better. And you can use that as an incentive, Lee.
To be better?
Yeah.
Be better. How can you be better than perfection?
Look at that goal.
You've been trying 28 years to get better. I'm still waiting to see any signs of improvement.
Well, we are professionals.
Let's see how the Queen
That is correct. You guys
enters
bring the ball.
the ring. Huh?
And you don't.
Hey.
Since she's doing the throwback roll.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Style. A Rolls-Royce entrance of
Rolls Royce. Coming in a Rolls Royce.
Look at those feet.
Look at those two.
Showing up to the office that she's comfortable with.
A sold-out football stadium with all eyes.
You see they're pulling her. Nobody wants to see her win. That's crazy.
15th World Championship.
Yeah, some people are over there.
Charlotte Flair is a two-time Royal Rumble winner, including this year, which allowed her to pitch her opportunity to face Tiffany Stratton here at WrestleMania. Charlotte Flair, however, hasn't held the title in 2 years, and we talked about this earlier today. Charlotte missed a year of action with a knee injury.
Torn ACL, torn MCL, torn meniscus. For most people, that is a career ender. And after the career that Charlotte Flair has already had, 14 World Championships, you would understand if she decided to hang them on.
Have you ever woke up one morning and just had a big bowl of jabronis?
Jabronis? Never in my life.
They're really good.
I don't think I could ever eat those.
You gotta try them.
No, I'll never have it.
Stephanie places for guests.
It's a common meal though, you know, you can't just I personally can't.
Someone at this table will be
You know who
Stephanie places coming up in the next couple of weeks. One Pat McAfee.
Lucky to be asked to have a chit-chat with a woman who has obviously influenced the entire world in which we are currently operating. Great to see Charlotte Flair back at our WrestleMania in a title match.
La Queen! La Queen!
Reaction from this audience, but always unmissable.
It's a spotlight.
Yeah, I remember that.
That follows Charlotte Flair.
What do you remember?
At the Mets game?
What's the Mets game?
With Baba.
What's the Baba?
The following contest scheduled for
Oh, look at this!
WWE
Women's
Chick Championship!
You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dip the chip into the Coca-Cola.
You can't dip the chip!
Into the Coca-Cola.
You can't dip the chip!
from the Kuwait City.
You got nasty.
They booing your ass, Charlotte!
We got comeback.
And her opponent
They cheering her, Charlotte!
Charlotte cannot handle those promos.
It's TV time!
Listen to this place.
The WWE Women's
Look over there,
Championship.
man.
You over there, man.
You lost her.
You lost it, man.
Played her first match ever less than 4 years ago. Tonight, she finds herself in the spotlight of WrestleMania against one of the greatest, if not the greatest, women's wrestler of all time.
Yeah, normally you'd say Tiffany Stratton has zero chance, but Stratton has shown over those 4 years an astounding capacity for
You know what I haven't played in a while?
and growing, and right now she is owning the middle of the ring.
If you're Charlotte Flair, wait, what do you do to take Tiffany out of the game?
You question the fact that everything you've thrown at Stratton so far just simply hasn't worked. Now
Why
this
is this guy
one has come
driving
off the rails
along?
several times over the previous few weeks and straight into a street
Why is
fight
this
here.
guy
You've been documented the personal animosity between these two women. The attack by Flair in the parking lot a couple of weeks ago. Tiffany and Charlotte now going to bring the brawl outside the ring. And remember, Charlotte has to understand, champion's advantage to Tiffany. High power submission, the only way Charlotte can win the title on a chop. And Tiffany delivering a chop to Charlotte. And as she turned to admire it, Charlotte took advantage.
She said it was going to be a dog fight.
I have witnessed in some time.
As soon as the bell rings.
No time to pace yourself. Mount for leather. Throw some potatoes as we call it in this game.
There's a personal
Throw some potatoes!
and said and heard.
Tiffany into the corner, Charlotte now.
I don't know my boy
Tiffany out to the apron. Great balance by the champion. I think for Tiffany, she's got to show she belongs, Wade, in the early going of this match.
Well, this is what nobody has really seen from Charlotte Flair in the past. The elegance has been dropped. The technique has been dropped. It's just
Dude, I still can't believe I met him last year. Randomly. Yeah, that was just random. I was walking at the superstore. We're just looking around. And I see small Afro and Brandon. I just see them walking around. And I said, what's up to them? And they were with Aaron and Brett and Brandon.
with the WWE Universe.
Oh, and
I just met them out of nowhere.
Charlotte here in the early going. Covered out by Tiffany, forcing Charlotte to kick out. Wait, this is an important match for Tiffany. Forget the WrestleMania.
Don't get rid of that, Chuck. Get rid of the med
Remember,
kits.
she won the championship by cashing in Money in the Bank.
Or the
One of her
shockwaves.
allies, Nia Jax. There's been a lot of criticism over whether or not Tiffany Stratton actually deserved to be champion.
If you have a chug jug, if you have a chug jug, keep it. The chug jug gives you full health and full blue health.
I'm familiar with the jug. I don't think Bruno saw that.
I've been playing Fortnite way before you.
You're a Fortnite.
I know where everything is.
I know you've been playing Fortnite years before I was born.
She went for it, and now she's
Fortnite, no, because Fortnite didn't exist years
WrestleMania against one of the GOATs. I appreciate and admire those who don't want to wait in line behind other people that aren't as great.
I used to play it.
You used to play it. Tiffany Stratton getting smacked.
When you have the money in the bank briefcase and the contract held within, you pick your moment whenever you want. Now this is a very difficult proposition for anyone.
After the two WrestleManias and last year was the best one.
Charlotte in
Maybe
her
the
best match, she
WrestleMania
threw
was
Tiffany out of the ring.
Well,
She
we still
sucked
gotta
her
get
in.
through this
Charlotte
one.
was able to take advantage.
This was
Now
not so
beat that
shabby.
again.
We're a few matches in. The first two matches we got title changes.
The stunning Charlotte Flair. You look at what she's done in the past. You put together a game plan. Charlotte Flair knows you're going to do that, and she's come up with something completely different to anything you prep for.
If you look at the match tonight with Charlotte Flair, what she's doing and how aggressive she is, you can watch as much tape as you want of Charlotte Flair over the years, Wade, but she's evolved. She's evolved as a superstar. She's evolved in in-ring competitor, and it's really hard to game plan for Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, you don't win 14 world championships, potentially a 15th tonight without evolving over the course of your career. Figuring out your weaknesses.
I don't know. Whoever that is.
Your opponent's weaknesses and exploiting them.
The NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie McCare, is not going to take too kindly to that.
Well, Stephanie McCare knows what she can do, and she has a problem with it.
And Charlotte,
The other day I was playing and I killed somebody while I was at
I'll
one
tell you
health.
right now, Charlotte Flair is taking a lot of heat inside the locker room.
I
for
killed,
being so
but I was
dismissive.
battling with some dude, and when I killed him, I was at one health. Thankfully, I had a med kit, but
She's absolutely right in dismissing all of them.
She literally just said, I'm her. And there is not a single argument that can be made against
oh look,
that.
it's a luchador. They're ready for WrestleMania.
Personality, but statistically, the greatest woman in the history of this industry. And she looks every inch that woman right now.
World-class athleticism, obviously
Y'all too
high
ready
ring
for me?
IQ, born for the business. And a mindset to be the greatest. She doesn't worry about making friends.
and Charlotte now turning into a Boston Crab, center of the ring. Charlotte really trying to lay it in here, and Tiffany Stratton, the champion, in trouble. Remember, tap out gives the title to Charlotte. Tiffany now hooks away, trying to pick up the win and a kick out by Flair.
Well, Tiffany Stratton has been put through the ringer so far. Charlotte Flair was looking fresh as a daisy, but now there is fight in the champ still.
They dip underneath now by Charlotte.
Look at my belt.
Charlotte with
I'm a champion.
neck breaker.
From adjusted, pulled audible.
Got one up top rope, and Stratton takes advantage.
Nasty kick to the side of Charlotte Flair. There really is these physical, athletic similarities between these two.
And Tiffany now starting to build some momentum. There's that gymnastic background. Delivering to Charlotte, rips her across the ring.
It's Flair who's rattled by this athleticism coming back in the other direction. Normally, it's Flair's biggest asset, but it's neutralized tonight against Stratton.
Much balance, dexterity, and
Oh, nice spine buster by Stratton. Stacks up Charlotte, who has to kick out.
Tiffany Stratton is an absolute fraud. She can do it all. Power, no problem. Pick you up and put you through the desert real quick. Somehow Charlotte Flair kicks out.
A lot of what's coming instinctively to Charlotte Flair in this match, the way she reacts so quickly, it takes a beat from a less experienced Tiffany Stratton to ponder her next move, and that is really the advantage now that Flair has.
We are sold out tonight.
Oh, you remember that last year?
61,467.
Well, we were doing the
Two titles have changed hands. Jey Uso
that main access or whatever.
Will Charlotte
And I
Flair
started
follow
doing
suit
the
in
little
this
kid
match?
kept coming and beating you up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was never stunned.
10-8 to Charlotte Flair at this
Never
point.
in the history
During the
of
entrance.
Still swinging away
WrestleMania have I
is
ever been
Tiffany
stunned.
Stratton.
The word.
Tiffany with
What are you
Sherman now.
talking about,
Over the
man?
shoulders. Rolling senton by Stratton.
Tiffany's resilience here is
I
going
don't
to
know what
pay
are you
off.
talking about, man?
Top roll, no salt, nobody home rolls through.
They're too quick for that one. Had it scouted.
Where is he, bro?
Well, to just be there and not eat it.
Huh?
Careful, bro.
Charlotte into the corner after the apron this time. It pays off for Charlotte, who delivers the boot to Stratton.
Oh, they're up
Using
there,
the ring to her
man.
advantage.
Got my customized ankle
Such a
bracelet.
veteran.
You're a what?
Deliver a basement drop kick quickly to the cover to retain her championship in a kick out.
Firstly, the bigger the beating that Tiffany Stratton is absorbing in this one, the better she is becoming. Perhaps shaking off some of the early nerves in this one from her first WrestleMania match. Now, starting to move up the gears and take a little control back for herself.
They're both starting to settle in here.
And I like this by Stratton. Not getting too overzealous here. Regroup. Think about what you're going to do next.
Pretty much worthless.
Catch your breath. Nerves do a weird thing to your body.
I think that can work against most athletes. Charlotte Flair, though, I believe you've got to work a little quicker than that.
What the heck?
Oh, he's to the
Where
back.
am
Tiffany now runs into a big boot by Charlotte. Quickly try to steal a title with a sudden impact and not able to do it.
Everything that we've seen thus far, and at the end of the day, it could have been just a boot to the face from Charlotte
There's
Flair.
spiderwebs in this.
Ruthless.
What? And there, yeah.
Too much eye
We've been
candy
there for a
at
while.
times from Tiffany Stratton. Things are looking too pretty in the moments. You just have to smack your opponent in the mouth.
like
Time and
that,
again, Flair is beating it to the punch.
Let me ask you this question, Ray. This
I'm
is
trying to
under
fight
4
you.
years. Tiffany Stratton had her first match. We talked about that earlier. I mean, how long did it take you to get to the point where you're confident up into the ring to do everything the way you needed to do it?
I'll be perfectly honest with you, it depended on the opponent. The worse my opponent was, the more confident I got. If I got in there with a record-breaking champ, my confidence was shot. And that might be where Stratton is right now.
Oh, nice job. That one dropped Tiffany to the mat.
We are camping out.
Stratton is very similar to
At the
Charlotte.
fourth
One for
night.
the spotlight.
In the ninth and the fourth.
And another job.
Was the radius of
Early in her career, in such
wrestling.
a big moment. Maybe this is what she's been waiting for.
Chopping life.
See now, Charlotte say, what do you got? Tiffany's bringing it to Charlotte Flair now.
Something just won't go
Charlotte
inside
Flair
Tiffany
with a
Stratton.
chopping knife. Tiffany watch her go back and forth with that. Oh!
Charlotte sidestep. Kick now again. Jams down.
Charlotte set her up right there.
I do sense a little frustration starting to build in Flair, however. This young champ who simply not
Went
stayed
for natural
down.
selection and Tiffany countered. And now Charlotte Flair. Oh, set out powerbomb. For the championship for a 15th time and a kick out by the champ Stratton.
Oh, God.
Yeah, how is Charlotte
Flair
getting
doing
to
so much. Several times in this maneuver here, Stratton tried to reverse. But Flair
Why
just
you
had too
wasted?
many answers.
What do you mean wasted? I was fucking dying.
Times trying to escape.
You wasted it. It was going to give you 4 health.
Comes through. Not enough to finish Tiff, though.
That look on the face of Flair told you, you know she
No, it was
thought
going to
she
give you
would
4
be
shields,
overtrying
too.
at this point.
Yeah, I mean, frustration could be setting in.
Disdain, too.
Our champions fight. Tiffany Stratton showcasing the grit tonight that I don't
Oh,
think a lot of people knew.
Oh, he has that thing.
Big elbow.
That step-up kick by Charlotte. And now Flair. And you know what she's doing here? This is
sent
very
his ass
close. She's
flying
going to
with
try
that
to
fucking
into the leg to
bomb
set up the figure 8, the submission hold
The
by
shockwave
Charlotte.
grenade?
Tiffany able to scoot away.
Someone is your athletic equal. Take out a knee and suddenly they are no longer. Now dictating the pace of this one, dismissively, is Charlotte Flair.
I was going to say, remember, Tiffany Stratton, not the only one in this match that has a gorgeous moonsault. Charlotte to the top rope, the champion, though, continuing to fight What grit shown by Stratton so far.
Charlotte Flair thought she had enough time. Tiffany Stratton got up there with
What
the
is this one?
He saved her.
Charlotte fighting back, drops the champ. Again, Tiffany just keeps getting back in the fight.
It's unbelievable. Truly.
Durability from the champ. But every time there's a window of opportunity for Stratton, it gets shot in a heartbeat by Flair.
Tiffany landed on her feet. Flair went for the boot. Tiffany sidestepped again. Stratton now drops Flair. On the back of her head. Could this be it? The retain. Charlotte just gets the shoulder up.
Really turning into an endurance battle by these two fine athletes. This war of attrition. And Tiffany is still in there, throwing some heavy artillery.
You went further, I
Of course,
think.
Charlotte equal to it.
Spine
Quick,
buster
you're
here
getting
by
more
Tiffany
damage.
Stratton.
Guys, this is just night one. WrestleMania Saturday. Over 60,000 expected again tomorrow for WrestleMania Sunday. On a day that'll kick off with the countdown show. Again, WrestleMania. The last WrestleMania for John Cena. Tomorrow night.
Oh!
WWE Women's title.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I
Flair
would
gonna
have
climb
caught
up to the,
up.
to the top rope, and again, a resilient Stratton back to her feet. How much does she have left?
Terrible.
Y'all move in front of it.
You gotta move in front of
You're
it.
supposed to move in front of it.
You're supposed to move in front of it.
Kick out by Flair again.
I didn't think she
Oh, she got a busted up lip.
Ooh, Charlotte, it's a
Tiffy.
Tiffany, get back on the offense because you know Charlotte Flair is going to.
That's what Charlotte Flair did, driving the champ into the second turn.
You saw what mommy did?
Split seconds that make all the difference
Mommy
at the
or
very
Rhea
top
Ripley?
level like this.
That's the difference between
Mommy.
good and great.
She took the
Taking advantage of those situations that arise.
computer from the kitchen.
And well, a real
She put it where?
roadblock tonight at WrestleMania after a fine championship reign.
Charlotte taking high risk here. Stratton outside the ring, back up to the apron.
Oh.
May have been going for the moonsault. I think Charlotte may have hurt that knee. The bracelet covers the surgically repaired knee. Stratton realized it, Wayne, and went right after the knee.
Yeah, let's go after that knee.
Go after the knee!
Go after the knee. Go after the knee. Listen.
And now using a good leg for a kick on Stratton, trying to win the championship. Stratton's got a kick again.
Almost immediately Tiffany Stratton right to that knee as soon as you saw weakness. I love that.
Yeah, it was incredible. Great ring awareness by Stratton.
Immediately went for the attack. Charlotte Flair, desperation kick.
Well, the spirit in the mind is Charlotte Flair, who knows full well that her opponent has a target. If you're Charlotte Flair, you want to put this one to bed as quickly as possible.
They always questioning the health of the body part that's gone under such a surgery. And now Charlotte Flair looking to punish the knee of the champion.
He said, my knee's not great, neither is yours.
And again, wearing out the legs, Wade, will set up Charlotte for the devastating
I'm gonna get the big one.
finishing submission hold.
Charlotte may not just want to win this one and become a 15-time world champ. Why don't you take out your bitterest enemy in the process, put her on the shelf, let her experience what you had to go through in 2024.
Again, back to the knee of Tiffany Stratton. And the champ finds herself falling away on one leg now. And now we're going to learn a lot about Tiffany Stratton tonight. Charlotte going to go to the figure four. Can she bridge into the figure eight with a champ in trouble? Trying to bridge into the figure eight. There's Charlotte in her knee, the injured knee. As Charlotte says, tap out, tap out.
Now blocking the champion, taunting
And again, the bad knee.
Damn, she's blocking that knee.
Strategy by Stratton here.
Well, Flair got a little ahead of herself, forgot to protect that knee in the process as she was going
Process.
The process.
away out of trouble.
The
And
process.
again, going for the figure four. She couldn't bridge
We
it
got
on
one
the
year.
injured knee. And now Stratton back to the knee. The fact that she couldn't
Still
do it
having
in the figure eight may have cost her here, Wade.
That knee just turned inside out. It bended sideways because the brace has been loosened.
We've had 500 people click here, though.
And now Stratton going to climb up top. Charlotte Flair's in trouble. Knee exposed.
Hey.
Oh.
Charlotte did the damage.
Charlotte counters the moonsault, rolls her up. 1, 2, dos! Dos!
to the gut of Stratton just as she was about to close in on victory.
Charlotte
She should have known that was going to happen.
surgically repaired knee to block the moonsault by Stratton.
Those are the stakes. It's WrestleMania. Championship gold on the line against the most personal rivalry we've had in years.
Charlotte Flair, one of three women to main event WrestleMania for the very first time. Knows what it's all about, to be in the spotlight, to be in the pressure. But again, the injured knee not allowing her to get to the ropes quickly.
When Kai's streaming WrestleMania, oh no.
Again, Stratton's going to meet her there.
Nicholas Stratton climbing the ropes with ease, beating down Charlotte Flair. Who's going to be able to withstand?
I thought Kai was streaming WrestleMania for a second.
Critical moment, Stratton dropped on her face. What does Charlotte do now? Charlotte got Tiffany Stratton in her sights. Charlotte Flair, natural selection from the
top rope.
That's it.
Two!
Oh, I thought that was it. I really want to for one.
Tiffany Stratton has a blade bounced against the mat from that natural selection. How the hell Stratton kicked it out, I will never know.
Both women physically beaten, physically exhausted, hanging in the balance. The WWE Women's Championship.
Probably should call them. They're not going to like each other at the end of this one. They will respect the physicality.
Hey!
And now slaps. And now to the bad knee. And Charlotte turning the offense around on Stratton. And again, Charlotte. Going for the figure, for the figure.
Oh!
Now by Stratton.
Oh.
Charlotte rolls through, trying to power Stratton down up here.
What are they doing?
Counter the counter, power for power.
Keep countering?
It's about whose blade is going to give out first.
And Charlotte on the second turnbuckle.
Head off that turnbuckle there, Cole.
A critical move. Tiffany
Probably
Stratton
tired.
sent Charlotte whiplash.
I don't think they know what the fuck they're
She
doing.
got all of it, but they have gotten enough.
They probably ran out of what they were supposed to
Charlotte
do.
Flair ricocheting against that second buckle. You're right, Cole. Whiplash. That's like a car crash at 60 miles an hour. This deep into a match.
That's what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to pick her up and carry her into that position and do that. Yeah, that's it. It's over.
That's it.
3.
There we go. Let's go.
She chipped a tooth?
Huh?
Did she chip a tooth?
Wait, we gotta see. Yeah, she chipped her tooth. She chipped her tooth.
Huge win. What an epic matchup for both women.
She chipped her tooth.
The championship still raised aloft. But believe me, she had to win that one the hard way. That was a fight.
When we learned a lot about Tiffany Stratton tonight, when it comes to toughness, when it comes to stamina, when it comes to resilience, she battled back at every turn.
Raw grit against the greatest in history.
We gotta watch that. I gotta watch that shit back and see where the hell she chipped her tooth at. That's crazy.
Quickly to kick out and still stay in the fight. And this is when Stratton was on the road to victory. The world's prettiest moonsault connected. This time Charlotte did not get the knees up. Charlotte was a beaten woman. Take nothing away from the queen.
Look at her mouth. It's crazy.
Just not her night. Stratton, hats off you. Brilliant.
Oh my god.
In what is a career-defining moment for the WWE.
Oh wait, you remember when Cesaro?
Yeah.
His teeth were like, oh.
That shit was crazy. She's covering her mouth.
Could be well on her way to a Charlotte
Oh my god.
career in WWE.
She can get it fixed, right?
With that payday, hell yeah, she gonna get that shit fixed. That's crazy, Chad. Y'all saw that? Anybody saw that? That's wild.
Yeah.
Chip
I
tooth.
feel like if the Charlotte story continues, she has to go with that.
Director of Black Panther and Creed. starring Michael B. Jordan. Only in theaters and IMAX April 18th. Get your tickets now.
That's crazy. Holy ish. Holy ish. You want to kick your ear for a little bit while I step out real quick?
I might go upstairs.
Nothing. Just...
I might go. I'll be real quick, though. I think I'm gonna get a snack.
Won't come back. I'll wait for you.
We're the only coupons.
Go ahead.
Have a nice night.
Sinners, rated R. Not playing leaders.
Oh wait, this 2 layers. We got like 3 layers.
Yeah, that's what happens when you buy enough Costco.
We got 12 big cookies. This wasn't Costco, this was ShopRite.
Oh shit.
12 big cookies.
Backlash.
St. Louis. I don't know, I like the foreign ones better.
It is the first premium live event following WrestleMania. 3 weeks from tonight, WWE Backlash is coming to Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri.
I've been holding up
Saturday
that
night,
open
10
by
tickets
box.
on sale now via Ticketmaster. They are enjoying Cosmo, the interactive experience in Dallas, Texas. The reaction to Jacob Fox winning his first ever United States Championship earlier on tonight. They're also enjoying the first
something
ever
like the Spear
premium
in Texas.
live event on Netflix in India. Welcome to the family.
Absolutely, and a big thanks to the 35th fighter win.
Japan.
Watching from the Misawa Air Base in Japan. Thank you, men
Shout out
and
to my
women.
aunt, she's over there.
The United States over there in Japan.
Sold out tonight, 61,467. WrestleMania Saturday in Las Vegas. It has been quite the night. Couple of new champions crowned. We want to invite everyone to join us for the WrestleMania post show. Meeting following WrestleMania on Peacock and WWE social channels, of course hosted by the great Joe Tepsidor. And then it's WrestleMania recap. It'll be Megan Morant and Sam Roberts, wherever you get your podcast. Tomorrow, WrestleMania recap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last night, Pat and I had the honor and the privilege to host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame induction.
Alright, Hall of Fame, or what's the next match? Roman, CM Punk, and Seth. We got it all matches.
Your dad is on the sports entertainment Mount Rushmore. It's going to be a unique ride.
This is the making of WrestleMania.
Las Vegas, you can run, but you can't hide.
It's Pod's biggest sale in history. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 19th. And see why Pods is
That's it.
America's #1 container moving company.
next match is
Whether
the
you're
main event.
relocating or renovating, save up to 30% at pods.com today.
That's it. It's the main event.
When you decide to step up
Hall of
to
Fame,
this
the
kind
main
of
event.
this kind of fun.
Damn, that fast?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. We'll be right back, chat.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Go get some more snacks.
So I have 10 years of hospitality experience.
And a college degree? It just can't be blank. Blank is bad.
So a degree in Dutch poetry would make me more qualified?
Yep.
A zoology degree?
Yep.
Metalsmithing?
Yep.
Poultry science?
Yeah.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience.
And what was your major?
That's
Oh.
Get it before halftime. Get it in as fast as an hour with express delivery. Welcome to your Walmart.
Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. In unpredictable conditions, pack layers, both for your body and your beer. Head for the mountains.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Hall of Fame Class of 2025. The Immortal Moment recipients, Bret the Hitman Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Fred Upman in the family of John Tenta, Typhoon and Earthquake, the Natural Disasters. Michelle Ladies and gentlemen, your WWE Hall of Fame Class of 2025.
Oh, what a great class. What an honor for Pat and I to be a part of this. Absolutely.
Last night at the Fountain Blue Theater. Legends in abundance, icons honored, and a proper celebration of those who helped build this beautiful place.
Aerial coverage of WrestleMania is provided by Goodyear. The best seats in the house since 1925. Happy 100th to the Goodyear blimp. Well, speaking of the Goodyear blimp, the Women's World Champ got an opportunity to take a ride in the Goodyear blimp over at Las Vegas. Io Sky having the time of her life on top of the world as the Women's World Champion.
I don't know if I'm getting in that thing, but shout out to Io Sky.
Io Sky is going to have a big opportunity tomorrow to prove that she's not an afterthought. She'll kick off WrestleMania Sunday in a triple threat match against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley on WrestleMania Sunday. The highlights of there on the left on the strip in Las Vegas. Of course, tomorrow, highlighted by the final WrestleMania match in the career of the greatest all time, John Cena. Cena and Rose, the undisputed WWE Championship, the main event tomorrow night, WrestleMania Sunday. You know, history's being made at WrestleMania 41. For the first time ever, a brand is taking over the grandest stage of them all. That's right, with Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming across WrestleMania into millions around the country, all powered by next-gen Wi-Fi. So WWE's new official home Wi-Fi partner, Xfinity is bringing the goods. Speed, energy, and connection like never before. Designed by the legendary Doe and Dustin, this set blends Vegas Flash with Xfinity power, and it's just the beginning of a new booming partnership.
Internet has been great in here tonight. Shout out Xfinity.
An attempt at dynasty, a shot at legacy, and a chance for vindication. Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins, and CM Punk face off in a triple threat match. Who will be leading Las Vegas holding on the card? That answer is moments away. First, let's revisit the saga of unfinished business that led the Tribal Chief the visionary, and the voice of the voiceless to lay it all on the line in the main event of WrestleMania Saturday.
If you think you might be pregnant, you want to know.
Hey, yo!
ASAP. Like now.
That was
right
expected,
away.
I don't know.
You can test 6 days before your missed period with new Clear Blue Early Digital Pregnancy Test. Our most sensitive digital test ever. For whatever result you're hoping for. Early Digital Pregnancy Test from Clear Blue, America's most trusted brand. Subway's got a new meal of the day, with a deal and a different sub every day of the week. Fresh baked bread, fresh sliced meat, fresh chopped veggies, vinaigrette, plus chips and a drink. You got the perfect lunch at the perfect price. Your coworker went with the $17 salad. Get it together, Stan. Find your fresh, the all-new $6.99 meal of the day at Subway. Or make it a foot long for just $3 more.
I can tell when someone's lying, it's kind of a thing I do. So, who are you? I am Felicity Price. Both. I'm figuring out how to finally start enjoying this journey. Something is amiss. Tell me what you think, killer.
You going up?
That might be foolproof.
Game on, Charlie Carroll.
Excuse me. Play you for those ultras? Well, we're kind of high level.
Fascinating.
Play you for those ultras.
We got ultras. I smell ultra.
How many ultras do you need?
That's fun.
We're really going to wait for the door to open all the way.
He's building tension.
Gotta admire the showmanship.
New projects means new project managers. You need to hire.
I need
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
I respect her.
Suits LA, new Monday. Watch NBC on Peacock.
You are very talented chef. It's perfect. Your issue is your personalities. If you can't keep your cool,
It's out of our kitchen. April 29th. Watch NBC on Peacock.
You can use one of those. My man's got a flamethrower.
All right, officially the coolest entrance I have ever seen. Living every man's dream, set free and Rollins. Seth's giving his money's worth out of that thing, and I don't blame him. Run that gas. Run that gas.
Ooh. see nothing. Oh. Oh shit. Let's do it.
With a flamethrower to angelic hue as Las Vegas serenades Seth freaking Rollins. Generation will battle tonight. You guys remember what happened 10 years ago? Up in California, the Bay Area. Seth Rollins cashing in. Money in the bank.
That was 10 years
in the
ago
height
already?
of the century at WrestleMania.
Iconic call for an iconic performance. And Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
Is that Carmelo Anthony?
A 14th appearance at WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything here tonight in Vegas.
One's up in the sky.
Chiseled from stone. The OTC has arrived in Sin City for a record 10 times. Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
Titan of
has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where he lives. Others just join him in different cities.
And of course, the Samoan dynasty, the Hawaii family dynasty, that is now headed by the original tribal chief. That man, a lot of questioning coming into this week back about who would carry people who fall into the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns comes to the ring with the Ulapala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle of woe.
The Ulapala symbolizes the head of a family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of mankind. A lot of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas, Michael Cole.
The Hawaii family dominance continued at WrestleMania Saturday. Jey Uso, the new world champion. Jacob Fatu, the new United States champion. And now the head of the table, Roman Reigns. In a triple threat match for pride and glory.
Wait, I didn't finish this.
And the following match is brought to you by Xfinity. Stay connected to more of the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built for streaming from Xfinity. Pat, you and I have had the opportunity to call most of his fans' matches over the past 4 or 5 years. I have never seen Roman Reigns in the shape that he is in tonight.
I got a chance to chat with him a little bit on Friday, and he talked about his discipline and his training routine. He brought his entire fight camp out here to Las Vegas from South Florida. Focused completely on dominating this triple threat that everybody thinks is for the face of a generation. What's the next king of the industry?
Don't let these tattoos fool you. I'm a man of great discipline. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I'm straight edge. My addiction is wrestling. My name is C.M.
I've won championships, I've made friends, and I've made enemies. Tonight is my night. Tonight is my main event. Pressure is my playground. My fire has always been burning. My addiction is wrestling.
Yeah. Living color. Living color over here. Not their first performance for CM Punk. So they know what they're doing. George Kittle!
Hey, George Kittle.
George Kittle ran the Brian Jelly Roll.
So it's main event time. It's about the time. It's about the time.
Look, he's wearing his Mania 29 attire.
It's about the time. It's about the time.
He's wearing the attire he wore during his first time they performed at 29. Oh, damn.
That's interesting.
Or the same hoodie at least.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's the same exact attire, man.
This worked out.
No, it's not. Oh, Paul Heyman's with CM Punk.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, if you watch wrestling, you know Paul Heyman's deal was to accompany CM Punk to the ring at WrestleMania and be in his corner. Go-to personality.
He might not be walking back with him though.
Haha. Oh. Maybe not with Punk.
You saw in the Roman's entrance where the things they had it lined up, and every time Roman walked by them, they would drop down.
No, I didn't see that.
You saw that, and they had his family members on it.
Oh yeah, yes. I saw that.
That was cool.
That was fire. That was fire.
Disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman, with a smile on his face, kissed CM Punk on the forehead and walked down into the ring.
That's what they see right now.
Second.
Well, I don't know why, but during that part where he says, I am the Goto in that song, I don't know why, but I always thought he was saying, Miami Dolphins. I don't know why, I used to think he was like, Miami Dolphins.
Remember, he missed last year's
I was like,
WrestleMania.
this dude's a Dolphins fan?
And tonight he goes into triple
Oh wait, you have a kick?
with Reigns and Rollins. Two men that
Don't you have to pay for that?
Triple threat rule. First man against
Do you
Pitbull or
stream on kick?
submission will win this matchup.
Do you stream on kick though?
Qualifications.
I don't.
Paul Heyman is
Do
here
you?
in Punk's corner.
Huh?
The question, guys,
Huh?
is where does his
I gotta get
allegiance
kicked.
really lie?
Why?
Well, I'm the first to say I
Huh?
don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman, but
Nice, man.
for the first time in his entire life, he showed some
I gotta follow HPC everywhere.
one of the men who brought him
Except for IG and Facebook. Twitter.